What your man big ass at?
Yeah, where the big homie at? Yeah,
That
big
is a good
homie.
question. Yeah, I did text him. I was like, hey.
Yeah, text him in the chat. Like, hey,
He
brother, where
probably he
you at?
probably running. He probably running late. You know.
Yeah, he
Man,
probably got the kiddies.
he told me 4 o'clock. I was all right.
Yeah, he probably
Yeah,
running a little late. It's all good though.
we know
All
how it
good.
go. We know how it go. It's all Gucci.
He'll hop in, and we don't go live anyway. We just live, but we don't go live. But yeah. Hey, any of y'all finish solo leveling? I just finished that.
What is that?
What
It's an
was it called?
anime. Solo
Oh,
leveling.
I gotta check it out, bro. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet.
It's on Crunchyroll.
Crunchy. Oh, I've never used Crunchyroll, so I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna get Crunchyroll just
It's
to check that out.
it's actually not that bad. Like I paid like $11 for the whole thing.
Okay.
It's a free trial, but it's ads. But
Oh,
I be wanting the full experience. So I'm like $11. It doesn't break my bank.
yeah, facts.
I'm canceling a lot of other subscriptions anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I'm trying to see what subscriptions I want to keep because I just got Max back, and I was like, But I saw they did a bundle with Disney, and I was just like, well, shoot, I forgot about that.
Because I ain't gonna hold you. I got a VPN,
Uh-huh.
so I got Netflix, and I think they get the pay-per-views on Netflix.
Oh, word.
So I really don't need to keep Peacock if I'm keeping the bean in the buck. All I need to do is keep Netflix and the VPN.
So what you would just pay for the VPN, and then you just basically can watch it whenever on Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh man, you got to show me how to do that, brother. I might have to do that same thing. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I don't really. I think the last thing I watched on Peacock was The Jackal.
Damn.
And
The last thing,
that was a TV show that ended like 3 months ago.
the only thing I really watch on Peacock is Bel Air, and that's really it. And I don't even know if they are doing another season.
Yeah, they got the final season coming out at some
Oh, this
point, and then that's it.
I
so this gonna be
watch.
the final one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I watch
Yeah.
Law and Order,
Uh-huh.
Chicago PD,
Okay.
and that's about it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
About
Nothing wrong
it.
with that.
I feel like our busy lives just don't make us want to watch everything.
No, facts, bro. Because I thought I was gonna watch some of the throwback movies, and I don't even watch those, bro. I just be like, whatever.
I got most of them on DVD.
Man, me too, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like people sleep on that. I'm like, hey, bro, you better keep them DVDs.
All right.
Man,
500 in the next room.
niggas act like they too good for physical media these days. I'm like,
Jermaine the Giant, what's up, man?
Oh,
hey, there he is. What's happening?
Fellas, what's happening? Bro, you
The
know
big
it wouldn't
man.
be me unless I had some kind of difficulty or something.
Fashionably late, my brother. It was all good. It was
Wait, let me tell you the funniest part.
Holla at us, brother. What happened?
I got home and everything and was here, and I could have been on time had I not just budgeted my time better, just being honest. But the very funniest part about all of this, when I sent Sloan the link, I was like, hey, bro, we normally start about 4:15 your time, but you may want to get there a few minutes early just in case. Picture me telling him to make sure he on time for the show that I'm on as our guest, and I'm the one late. How
It'd
that
be
work?
like that, bro. It'd be
but
like
I don't
that.
even
How
show
that
up.
work?
I don't show up on time to my show.
And he was the first one that I heard. Boop.
Well, technically, I was in this thing first, bro. I thought that was you when I heard it. I was like, oh, that's slow. You know what I'm saying? Who was that?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, stop.
He said show up on time. Look here. And I got military grandfather that raised me. If you're on time, you're late, boy.
Late, you're on
If
time.
you're-
Come on now.
If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late, boy. If you are late, take your country ass home.
Yeah, you might as well not even show up, boy.
And matter of fact, get that belt ready because I'm about to whoop your ass for making me
Man,
late.
see, y'all had the same torture as me.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh,
I
It
literally
made you a
just
man, though,
told my
boy.
son that. I
Yeah,
just told my son that when I picked him up from work. Like I shit you not. If he wasn't playing a game, doing whatever he was doing, I have him come down here and say, "Hey, what did I just tell you about being on time?" Like
You're on time, you're late.
See, this current generation, we gonna enforce it minus the just random ass whoopings on the back.
No, you just gotta randomly whoop your kid ass, bro.
Yes, it depends on the kid.
Ain't no like. You see, my mom randomly beat me, and look how I turned out.
See, man.
Married. I mean, I got a good wife, good job.
And then there's the other side. My father randomly beat me, and I haven't talked to that nigga in over over almost 20 years.
Sometimes, hey, look here.
Good point. Gresh, you need a wall. You said a wall or something, brother.
Yeah, look, I don't talk to my mama all that often. So
it's a risk. It's a risk.
It's a love hate thing. You know what I'm saying?
One of the crazier things in life as it progresses and you get older, like you become the parent and they become the child.
Boy.
Speak that part right there, man. Listen.
Yeah, my mom told me that. She was like, when your parents raise you, but then as time goes on, you start raising them because they're stuck in their ways, and then you're the one that's still evolving. So you have to teach them the current ways while also making sure they don't lose their original values.
Man, come on, man.
And then if they are gracious enough to age to the senior citizen age, then you really got to baby them.
Boy, do you know how hard it is to tell a 70-year-old she can't do something?
Boy, sometimes you got to just. I hate that you do this, but sometimes you have to hide the keys and just say you lost it.
If my mama asks me to buy her a car, I'm gonna take her license.
Bruh, let me tell you something. I would joke with my mom, and she would. This is how we would like kind of almost morbidly joke with each other about making sure we did what we're supposed to do, take care of ourselves. I was like, keep on. I'm gonna go get an Escalade with some big ass rims with that insurance money. Promise. And I tell you what, she may still drink them Cokes, but she buys the little 8-ounce, little half Cokes or whatever, and she only keeps about 12 in the house. But she used to keep 2-3 cases.
You said Coke?
Regular size. Yeah.
My grandmother was Pepsi.
See? Bruh, they will not let it go. And now the good thing is that we did get her to drink more water, and she got the alkaline water. And now she done got fancy with hers because she built a stand for her alkaline water container. So when my sister got me mine just sit on the edge of the countertop. She was like, see, I built a stand for mine. So mine has this little. Like, man, ain't nobody doing all that. You just be extra.
Just an extra for no reason, man.
I be telling my mom
I could do woodwork.
I be telling my mama she can catch these hands. What are you talking about? Like?
I ain't gonna hold you. Me and my mom used to play fight all the time, so I get it. Like it would get to the point where I purposely let her win because I don't know my strength. So I was like, yeah, you won.
Let her win.
Yes.
Hey man, after a certain point,
yeah.
You listen. They talked me into doing the play boxing thing a couple Christmases ago with the kids when my sister got the kids some boxing gloves, and I was like, I don't want to do this because y'all already know like I break stuff because I don't know my own strength. So my son, he playing, and I barely peppered him with a 1-2, and they was like, hey, that's enough. I only hit him in the chest. I ain't even hit him in the face. But you could hear it. I was trying to pull the punches as much as I could, but you could still hear it.
Hey, bro, I ain't pulling shit.
I knew. I looked right at Slo's face. He was like, this nigga doing too much leniency.
You better get up.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them up.
Put your hands up. Put your fucking hands up. When them kids want to wrestle, nigga, tuck your chin. Because I'm hitting you with every finisher.
I'm not trying to go to the emergency room, and I'm not trying to clean up no blood.
Yeah,
fuck all that. That's that.
I got majority nieces now. Like I barely have I don't have nephews. I all literally the youngest nephew. The youngest nephew just got here. All of them are girls, so it's like I'm waiting on one of them to become a tomboy and try me. I'm gonna wait till we get a bounce house and I'm gonna throw their little ass.
No,
I'm
Josh.
Hey,
Josh,
that man.
equal lefts, equal rights.
Listen,
You better.
I do
don't wanna-
equal left. See, listen, if
Look,
my brother
you
wasn't
do not-
a war dog, I will agree with you.
Oh, that
But that
brother.
nigga would choke me the fuck out.
You choke him out too.
Look, wait, that's if he don't shoot you first.
Exactly.
What you
That's
been
if
lifting
he
them
don't
weights
shoot
for?
you first.
You
What
said
you
what?
lifting the weights for then? Uh-huh.
To combat him.
Yeah. Lift the weight.
But I still had that little respect to it. I'm like, I'm
I
not
know.
going to try you yet until
I
I'm
know.
comfortable.
See, I've been trying my big brother since I was 13. Because
See.
that's when I got bigger than him. So
True.
once I got
I'm bigger than my brother, but at the same time, he knows pressure points that will fuck me the fuck up.
And that's the thing right there. When you know them points,
Bro,
man,
that
how big
reminds
or
me of
small.
like when Sloan said he was 13, he got bigger than his brother. Bro, I'll never forget. It was one time my dad came home from jail and he was staying with my grandmother and us, right? And I'm watching Monday Nitro and everything, right? He like, man, I'm not about to watch this. I said, man, look, you're not about to change the TV because it's my room, this is my TV.
Mm-mm.
Next day, he like, nah, we're not doing that. Ain't no wrestling on tonight. I said, nah, but I'm watching this. Nah, we gonna. I said, all right, bet. We arguing back and forth, and it was like, all right, I'll play you for it. I was like, you gonna play me for my remote? Bet. Bro, I never talk trash when I play basketball. Never. I would just look, smile, laugh, like do like slick shit that would just get under your skin, but I never said anything. I talked to that man from the time we left the house, walking up the street, the entire time we played, beat his ass, and the entire time we came back home. And while he went in the bathroom and took a shower, I was still talking until he came out the shower. Now it's time for
Not
me to
you
go in the
walk
shower.
that man to an ass whooping and back home.
And talk
Yes, I
him
did.
to death.
Yes, I did. I was like, nah, I'm about to establish dominance.
There
And we
you
about
go.
to end this right here and now, because it was a few years before that we was about to really get into it. And my aunt stuff, but they broke us up, took me out the house, like everything else. And I was like, nah, next time I get the opportunity, I'm establishing dominance. And ever since then, we've been cool.
Sound like
And
Roman
speaking of-
Reigns to me.
Roman
Y'all
Reigns,
out here pissing on that man's leg.
Roman Reigns, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and speaking of all those three men, it's time to start the show. So we're about to hit this button and get y'all talking about some wrestling. If you haven't watched us on YouTube already, if you're listening to audio format, that's you're not getting none of this. So you got to watch the video. That's all I got to say. Let's press the button.
Go fuck yourself.
Feeling like GRESH UNLEASHED. Bullet Club go around here, I'm the cactus. Bang, bang, gang, I don't owe you jack. When I'm in the ring, it's just me and my best friends. OC cutting no slack. Hollywood Miz, you can put me on the A-list. GRESH UNLEASHED, better put it on your playlist. Me and my fam be ballin' like the Bruce. Fight night, baby, hard hitting like Sheamus. Family first, yes, bloodline business. Winning all the gold, look at how they witness. I was taught to be the greatest. 1,000 days I'm running, check out the book of Guinness. Coolin' with the baddies in the baddie section. Guarantee you they ain't jaded. Heal you baby face, I ain't feeling your gimmick. The fans think it's overrated. I bet you thought you the EST, but homie, you don't even really go here. I'm better than you and you know it. Scumbag, baby, I'ma make that clear. Making many moves while I'm headed on the flight. I'm the mega star, baby, on these LA nights. Putting on 5-star classics, contract year, cause today is a whole new price. Brock Lesnar on the beast. Eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. Whole new swag with a price on the tag. Coming live from the west to the east. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level gotta increase. Bringing content on a daily. Feeling like GRESH UNLEASHED.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, baby mamas, baby daddies, and everybody in between. Welcome back to the GRESH UNLEASHED podcast. This is episode 113 of the show that brings you the good vibes to the best of our abilities. Joining you, as always, is the voice that does the most, the purveyor of mischief, Gresh. And joining me is, as usual, a stacked panel, as always. It seems like that is a recurring theme ever since we added our third man, and that is the homie, none other than my guy, representing the Sucio Boys podcast all around the world, as well as all giants in and out of the podcasting game. He is none other than my dog, Jermaine the Giant. What's good with you, homie?
Hey, I'm just here to represent for all the short kings.
If you are short, then I am a midget. Next up, we have joining is my guy, my main man, my right hand man, Mr. Voice of the Unleashed Anthem and the Prince of Botch himself. He is none other than Hi-Lite Real. I guess in video format, he's trying to be Booker T. Here we go, and we got some thoughts about him.
I mean, you say trying to be, but your boy just started the lot journey, so I mean, I can't kind of do that.
Oh, you officially? Because I know you was braiding for so long.
No, I'm official now. Yeah,
you officially part of the lot crew. Okay, I need to read.
I gotta wait. I gotta wait 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Because she told me 2 months to come back and see her, so it's officially started. You feel
2
me?
months.
So,
wow. Yeah. Once the 2 months, once you forget the 2 month loop, I think it's like every 4 weeks. So. Okay. But you can also skip a month if you want to let your hair breathe because the tension of the twist can mess with your scalp like crazy. So
I heard.
And it'll make you go, and that's how I feel like a lot of people's hairline would be being pushed back because because some of the stylists just be yanking their hair, and I'm like, can you stop?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I let her know.
2 stylists in my entire life, my mama and a stylist off Cascade.
Okay.
That's it, because everybody else just be heavy handed, and I'm like, I can't deal with you because now I'm getting irritated. But it's not just a 3-man booth this week; it representing also Susie Your Boys podcast, and as well as their entire network of podcasts all around the world. He is none other than a good friend of the pod, of the crew, of the familia. He is none other than Sloan. What's good with you, brother?
Hello, niggers.
Hey, let's go.
I came to plug shit. Y'all know I got more sponsors than a little bit, and if y'all can't see, they are right above my head.
Yeah, it's
right
a whole bunch of sponsors.
You know, Dr. Dabber, Grow Gang Inc., 17 Labs, Luke Belair Champagne, Sexual Chocolate.
Sexual seduction.
You know, Sunset Connect. Get you a happy deal, baby. I'm smoking it. I'm fucking lit. This is who is sponsoring all the marijuana for me and the crew at WrestleMania this week. You know, Dr. Dabber in the building. I stay with my toys, my boy. And then I'm always promoting something, so I stay with the finest bottle champagne from Luke Belair. You gotta say it real French. Can I do drugs on here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
My boy asked that before the show too, so you know we had to double reassure.
Yeah, you good. You good. We're like 18 minutes into the show from video format, so we're not worried about getting demonetized at this point. If they're digging deep 18 minutes into the video, they ain't got shit else to do. And if they got a problem with it, then fuck it. I got the video on demand.
Shout out to Jetty. Shout out to 17 Labs. You know, I just got a lot of shit.
Nigga, you got a lot of free shit to plug.
Shout out Jail Blasters.
and Play Dogs.
And Play Dogs. You know, we have so many.
And speaking of so many, I guess we got a lot of do we have a lot to talk about wrestling wise?
I think we got a little bit. Just like 2 or 3 things.
Should we tackle the inside the ring or the outside the ring stuff?
I'm down for whatever, because your boy got some thoughts, boy. Hey, we finna vent today. Oh boy.
Hey, I knew this was gonna be one of them shows when Hi-Lite was like, I can't wait. I was like, oh boy.
Oh yeah, because he's never this fucking active in the chat. So I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a good show tonight, guys. Let's have a good time.
Hey man,
I can't wait.
Bruh, your boy was doing some homework today, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good show tonight. I was like, boy.
Speaking of homework, I decided to do my homework and actually sit down and watch this because we talked about it on Thursday. Public Enemies Podcast. Make sure you guys tune in every Thursday. But I didn't get you guys' thoughts. Booker T and Swerve. Just get this shit out the way now.
Yes.
Let's just get this shit out the way now.
Can I go first?
You want the guest to go? You want the guest to go first?
Let the guest go.
Let's let the guest go first.
Fuck that nigga as a whole staff and an entity, as a label. Fuck that nigga. That nigga, his dreads is whack. His eyeliner is whack. His beard is whack. That fucking dance Nana is doing is whack now. The whole I don't like black women. I got a chick, but she black and ugly is whack. But the whole I want to be the first black champion, but I pick when I want to be black. Motherfucker, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. How dare you come at a fucking legend? You fucking pissant. You couldn't even make it in junior fucking WWE. Junior fucking WWE. And you got the nerve to talk about a motherfucking legend that's in that shit twice? In the Hall of Fame twice. Nigga, you not even the Hall of Fame of fucking white bitches. You not. You're not. You're not that guy. You're not him. And if anybody says, oh, you wouldn't say that to his face, nigga, I've been in his presence many of times backstage at Wale Mania. And that nigga stays away from us. And when I say us, it's black people. Fuck him. Fuck everything he stand for. Ask him why when we was in Wale Mania in Dallas and nobody stood there when he was performing. Everybody went and got a motherfucking drink. Everybody either went back upstairs and went to smoke. Guess when I seen that nigga get on stage, I was standing next to, guess who? AJ Francis, Shane Taylor, Ricky Saints. And when that nigga said, hey, Swerve on stage, I called my Uber. And fucking left. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him.
Damn.
He ain't gonna see it because he got me blocked. So cool.
Mic drop. What you know?
Like seriously, fuck him, bro. Because like you want to be like, oh, I'm this and this. I'm the new first black champion. This and this, bro. If Keith Lee didn't get hurt, you wouldn't have been the first black champion. If Scorpio Sky didn't get hurt, you wouldn't have been the first black champion. Nigga, if Hobbs didn't get hurt, you wouldn't have been the first black champion. Nigga, you was fourth on the list. Fourth.
You just happened to take advantage of the situation and make something of it.
Hey, you like the Nuggets when they first won their championship. They didn't go through nobody. Everybody got hurt and they walked to the finals. Nigga, stop playing.
Here's another thing. This is what I compare that to. He was the perfect person in the perfect situation to take advantage of the position that he was put in, right? Who else have we seen do this in the past on a major level? Kofi Kingston. Look at how the people reacted when Kofi won. And Kofi
he loved bringing up Kofi.
And Kofi wasn't even the first black champion. But it was just his journey, his story, and the type of man that he is, the type of black man that he represents.
It's not that he's black; he's the first African-born champion.
Exactly, and just the type of person that Kofi is, and the type of respect that he commands, not just him as a wrestler, but him as a man, and especially as a black man, as an African-born man. Like that brother commands a different type of respect. It's not just because he's in WWE. Swerve was in the exact same kind of position, just in a different company. And while it was met with some fanfare, it wasn't like as well received as it should have been. Because of look at who he is as a man, as a black man. I mean, it's just nothing he says or does is helping him beat the charges. It's like the more he tries, the worse it is, and it's coming off as gosh, I can't even remember the term Marty came up with, but it was something he called him a culture chameleon, I believe it was, or something
culture
like
chameleon,
that.
Yeah.
It was something like that he called him, and
he fits into a culture that he deems worthy at the time.
Right, and that to me is like you can't be conveniently black. You can't. I'm sorry. You. That's you. That's who you are. That's who you portray. That's who you come off as. That's like your character that you're a black guy and you say all of this, but then at the same time, the reason why people don't rock with you is because you don't hold true to that all the time. Now, while Booker, I love Booker. I've actually, full disclosure, I worked, for Booker and with Booker or whatever, because he was helped us with this company, this little venture that we had, whatever. But the thing is like, I respect that man. And he may have his own issues and problems and things like that. And people may say he's tap dancing, so on and so forth. But you know what? Even though they may say that about him, that man still commands a certain level of respect.
Yeah.
And people may disrespect him or whatever, but you can't knock his accomplishments. You can't knock his accomplishments. I'm sorry. He commands a different type of respect than what Swerve commands. Swerve will never command that type of respect.
Oh, no. You have something else to add, Sloan, to your rant?
Everybody tap dances at work.
It's called
the same people that's saying Booker tap dancing. I would love to see y'all at y'all jobs 24/7, 365.
Yes,
let's flip this around.
Listen,
especially when that corporate come around, because I had a couple visits at my job today and yesterday, so I get that.
Right. Listen, at the end of the day, everybody code switches in some way, shape, or form. You will not blurt out nigga at your place of employment. You will not you will not slang. You will put, if they ask you to trim your locks, you will put it in a ponytail and get a top fade. If they say, hey, trim your beard or cut it off because the place of employment doesn't require a beard, you're going to cut it off. Mm-hmm. The only reason why I don't is because I work for myself. When it comes to these companies, they can't tell me shit.
I like the way that sounds.
I'm not going nowhere where my beard is not acceptable.
Yeah, exactly. You have control. You can say no,
right?
But the ones who are the loudest saying, "Oh, who's tapping who, tap dancing who," it's like, brother, y'all all do it. Like, let's be real. If Booker wanted, like, Vince saying the N word is unacceptable.
Oh, facts.
If
facts.
Booker wanted to, he could have easily just said, "No, fuck you and fuck this job," and left. But he had to think about it. He was like, "Damn, ain't nowhere else for me to go." Because he said this in 2006. He was like, "Yeah, I can go to TNA, I can go on the Indies, but do I really want to go? And do I really want to downgrade my lifestyle right now that I'm making this good money?"
But he eventually did go to TNA.
He eventually did because he felt like he was wrongfully suspended. But he eventually came back. Or went back.
But
I'm saying came back like I went back.
Another thing is, had Booker left when he did, who's to say reality of wrestling is what it is today? And you look back on who reality of wrestling produced, we might not have seen none of those people on any level of wrestling had Booker not code switched and learned how to do the dance corporately. I'm just saying, it's a much bigger picture that you need to look at. Yeah. That man was looking at the bigger picture down the line and said, you know what? I could either take this on the chin and keep going and like deal with it, or I could be like, nah, I ain't dealing with this and take it however it may come to me. He decided to take it on the chin and move, and look what happened.
Mm-hmm. And another example of that is Mr. Titus O'Neil. Because of that situation that he went through, where he chose to be himself authentically too, and that got him in trouble. And I remember all the flack that received from people. But look at what it did for Titus, even after being wrongfully suspended. Yeah, he could have acted out and been like, "Man, F this company, like getting suspended just because I'm standing up for women and stuff like that." But no, he took it on the chin, did what he had to do, and started winning after that, beyond the ring. You know what I'm saying? So, bro,
he's still there.
Exactly.
He's their one of their biggest and best ambassadors of goodwill and community work outside of the ring. Mm-hmm. Like that dude is so important to them. His role never changed. When there was all the turmoil within the company and everything, never changed.
Yeah, me and Gresh were a product of that, man. We can't tell you how many times we saw that man before the show even started, just out there presenting to local communities for everything they doing. And the pop that man was getting even just from doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just cool to see that it's like, bro, you trying to shame people for doing what they're supposed to do. Like we just said, in a work environment, that's what you're doing. You're being professional. They ain't selling out for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a really crappy person if you got Booker T of all people going crazy and going off, bro. I've never heard that man that upset and lashing out like that.
Mhm.
Where I was
because every time, because even if you're code switching or not, everybody knows you do not fucking go on Vlad.
no,
Right.
hey, you know what? And it's crazy because I heard what y'all said.
And he reached out, like Vlad reached out to Booker in 2020, and he did the corporate spiel where he was like, "Yo, talk to my management or whatever." And I'm pretty sure he flat out said no on his podcast. He said, "I said no because people know that nigga is the Fed."
Said straight up, offered them a boatload of money too, and homeboy still said no. So, but see that made me love Booker even more because he's one of my all-time favorites. But to see the emotion and think, I was applauding that like I was like right in front of the man when I heard him saying that, because I was just like, dog, I'm tired of people like crapping on Booker T sometimes for the stuff that over the years, man. You know, I can't tell you how many times just hearing different content creators or people in general talking about this man. I'm just like, y'all not understand. Yeah, I do too, bro. But I'm just saying, like, it pisses me off for real because it's like, dog, y'all don't really understand. I'm glad he was able to come out and just be like, bro, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have a lot of this. You wouldn't have a swerve. You wouldn't have a this. You wouldn't have, like, bro, I felt that because I'm like, dog, y'all don't understand. You know what I mean? And Stevie Ray could mess around and say some stuff like that too, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even have Booker. You know what I'm saying?
Simmons.
Right.
Come on,
so
bro.
Many people.
Come on,
man. And the other thing that I don't like is that y'all go at him because you got the one thing where it was like, oh well, Vince said nigga in front of you that one time, and so every time something happens, y'all always point to him. But y'all won't point to some of y'all favorites for how they either acted or did not react to the exact same situations in the exact same company.
Hey, but notice Vince ain't did that shit since.
But look, thank you. What? Come on, man. Speak on it.
They bring up one ideal that happened 19 years ago.
But you think people like Mark Henry gonna stand for that shit? No. Hey Vince.
Like,
let me talk to you real quick,
bro. Mark Henry was ready to put hands on people for messing with his bag. What you think he gonna do if you try to get out of line like that? Like, nobody mess with Mark Henry. Nobody.
Well, I got a story about that one, but I can't really share that here. You know what I'm saying? I know we live, so y'all remember this right here, and I'll tell y'all that off the air because you know out of love and secrecy for the person that shared that with me, I ain't gonna really bring that part up. But I'm glad y'all brought up Mark Henry because that's one that definitely solidifies his place for sure and what he do. So, hey man, look.
Anything else?
All I can really say is this real quick, bro. I was just gonna really kind of say this because I listened to the AJ Francis response after seeing all the clips.
I did too.
And man, let me tell you, when I say that made me, I was already a fan of AJ, but it made me respect him that much more in what he was saying. Now there was some stuff where I was like, I don't know about all that, my guy. Like the hidden treasures thing. You know, hidden treasures being the greatest thing on.
I'm not gonna hold you. I still have not seen one episode.
Bro, me either. That's why I was like, wait, out of all them shows, that's the one I don't watch.
I think it's because I'm a wrestling fan, but I'm not that type of wrestling fan to where I gotta see everything. Bro, it's like,
thank you.
Once I'm entertained, once I get my little feel on Monday, Tuesday, whatever day I watch wrestling, I'm done. Like I don't need to. I don't live and think wrestling items in retrospect, like, oh my God, is that the robe that Ric Flair robe or to SummerSlam 1990, whatever the fuck? No,
bro, for real. Like when he said that, I was just like, hold up, AJ, now wait a minute.
He's probably not lying.
Yeah,
but to be honest, I watched his season. I ain't watched nobody else's.
Okay. Oh, that's respect.
You watched more than me.
I didn't watch Mick Foley season. I'm like, no, give it back to if you gonna take it from a guy who was a rookie basically, but had experience in television, you should have gave it to another rookie at least.
Facts.
I watched all of them.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, that's bro. More power to y'all for that.
I respect y'all, but I'm just like,
yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I told you, I'm far behind of WWE LFG.
Me too. I gotta catch up.
And I have not watched one single episode of Evolve yet.
To be honest, I don't watch Junior WWE.
No, that funny thing is that's not even Junior WWE. That's pre-K.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. I don't even watch NXT. So if I'm not gonna watch Junior WWE, you think I'm finna watch pre-K?
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna watch NXT now. You know what I'm saying? There's too many baddies with NXT not to watch it, bro. I was like, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, bro. Like, there's a lot of baddies in NXT where I'm just like, all that down here? Oh, man.
Hey, man, the cupboard is full.
Listen, it's only so much wrestling I can watch in the span of a week. I barely get through SmackDown when it's on.
Come on, man. Come on. Please go back to 2 hours. But look, bro. Just before we move on, I would just say it like this.
I'm about to say that, man.
I'm gonna say it like this, man. The AJ Francis stuff. After listening to what he said, it just really had me sit here and think about this man. Stefan, was it? You said Jermaine? Stefan?
Yeah, that's his government. That's the name.
Okay.
Mama call him Stefan. I'm gonna call him Stefan.
Okay, so peep with me on this.
I didn't know this nigga's name was Stefan. I thought his name was Shane.
Me too, bro. I was right there with you. I didn't even know that. But look, peep this. It made me think of that episode of Fresh Prince, which doesn't get talked about enough. Y'all remember the little fraternity episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so bear with me here. I want y'all to hear me out because this is my reference to all of this right now.
Wait, hold on. As Rob Parker put it, he's a cornball brother. If you know who Rob Parker is, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
and you've been watching cold pizza.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, think about what Carlson said at the end of that when he told the homie off. Like, being black isn't what I am. It's what ain't what I'm trying to be. It's what I am, right? So I'm sitting here and I'm listening to what AJ was saying, as far as what he said that was false versus what he said was true. And then I had this revelation. I sat there and I said, Powerhouse Hobbs, Swerve Strickland. Now, to the outside world, you see two black brothers, two completely different looks, yet one represents reality of what he actually is and has been through, seen some things, been through some serious trauma things in the real life streets. Meanwhile, the other one portrays what that is on a screen and then tried to recreate a hit role failure in Mogul Embassy that went absolutely nowhere.
It was the Mogul affiliates.
Oh yeah,
It was the Mogul Embassy.
No, remember it was the Mogul affiliates with the two white boys, and then they merged with Nana.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, two versions of that.
That's who I was thinking of when you said that.
It was two iterations. It was because remember the Embassy was by itself.
The Embassy was by itself until Nana.
It was the white boys and Swerve, which I don't know where neither one of them white boys at now.
Yeah, they nowhere to be found. They're unemployed. They're more unemployed than the person on the street around the corner.
They put Swerve with Brian Cage, Khan, the big Samoan, and called them the
Mogul Embassy. That's when they became the Mogul Embassy because they merged the two factions.
And then it was like. He was like, yeah, y'all some losers. I'm getting rid of all of y'all. And it's just me and Nana out here doing the dance.
But see, that's the thing. Because when I heard AJ talk about how, it's funny. Shout out to the Jobbeteers because I remember they had an episode with Brianna Brandy back when she was released. And they mentioned how in that interview she said they were the original hit row without Swerve or whatever. So I remember when they made that such a thing, the OG3 on shirts and all of that. And now all of that started adding up after hearing AJ's response. Because then I sat there and said, they were kind of back around the time when he had this mobile stuff going on. Could it have been that he was really trying to really recreate that, and it just failed so miserably? Now, granted, it didn't do them any favors either, but I think that's just because they didn't start.
The booking wasn't on their side
Exactly.
in either company. So they just saw the crowd gravitate towards Swerve and just say, "Yeah, we're just gonna cut you away from them."
Facts.
And they became the cage of agony. Remember that shit?
Yeah. they've been stuck on Ring of Honor ever since.
Yep.
Why did you remind us?
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I hate. I pay too much fucking attention to this shit to where I can't forget it, especially good or bad.
Look, that speaks to why you can't consume too much.
Exactly, because after a while, I will my entire personality will be wrestling, and then I can't do that because I'm not from New York, even though my initials are JD.
Facts, bro. Moral of the story is that when they say we ain't all the same, brothers, this is a living representation between what AJ's telling you. The light-skinned brother's more black than you are, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Think about that.
At the end of the day, I said it on Thursday, or I alluded to it Thursday, but I'm saying clear as day. Vlad did his job. Mm-hmm. He divided people even more.
Bingo.
Exactly.
I don't know why they still going to Fed.com.
Like,
stop going to Adam.
Got to do better. Honestly, at the end of the day, got to do better. And if Booker says something that y'all don't agree with, okay. If Swerve says something you don't agree with, okay. But at the end of the day, we got to do better as a community.
And Moose, even though nobody cares about him at all.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
And I just want to say this, like, as much as I don't like that nigga, I'm gonna tell the truth. He's an amazing wrestler.
Yeah.
But he's a piece of shit human being.
Thank you.
Two things can be true.
Like Cody said, you're my hero, but you're still a piece of shit, and that nigga's not my hero. Sorry.
But to get in a lighter move when it comes to AEW outside of the pay-per-view that's coming up this upcoming weekend, we finally got that face-off that we've been clamoring for. Yeah, that too. We got Mercedes and Athena face to face.
Yes,
we finally got Mercedes and Athena face to face.
Bittersweet, man. Very bittersweet.
It took them this long, but we're finally
bittersweet. Hi-Lite.
Because it just still feels too soon, knowing that she's so close to 1,000 days on her Roman Reign type ish. You know what I'm saying?
You think Athena's going? You think going after her title?
I mean, no. I mean, it's just this belt collector thing got me thinking that she's trying to take. I mean, am I wrong? Is she going after the TBS title, or
I believe they even alluded to that she's going after the TBS title.
Peep game though.
Okay.
They're both going to be in the Owen Cup. That's a tournament. No titles are on the line. So if one should happen to beat the other, neither one of them forfeits their title. It's just a tournament loss.
Oh, it's an ego trap.
Bingo. Come on. I need y'all to keep up with me.
So I need Athena to win this so Mercedes can lose her fucking mind.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
It promotes Athena. That's why they brought her out on AEW television. To have her confront Mercedes, to put more interest on this, to sell more tickets, merch, so on and so forth. So if they feel like this angle is hot enough, what is their WrestleMania? All in. When is All In? July. We got time to build off of this in her backyard because Athena is from there.
Texas.
Texas.
Now you speaking my language. Now you speaking my language.
Come
on, man. Like you gotta like it. Look, from past experiences, I know how people who use drugs and have disabilities think. Mm-hmm. That's how I can kind of see where Tony is going with all of this.
It's the time I caught on to what you did.
I wasn't gonna say. I'm like, did he just call this?
Just called this man a straight drug addict.
A straight crackhead.
I didn't say nothing. I just said I know how people like that think.
Oh,
get it.
man.
No, I get it. I get it.
mean-
Because when I was smoking, now I'm a Ed boy guy, but when I was smoking crazy, my brain was going at 1,000 miles. Now it's going at 800, but it's still moving fast.
See what I'm saying?
Man, y'all got me curious, boy. I swear.
Bro, I'm telling you,
I
like,
would have thought it did all that.
I kind of peeped all of that. Like, I was, because I was like, oh, we got a Mercedes Athena confrontation on a collision? Bet. And I saw because I was watching basketball, of course. I didn't feel like two screening it. I was watching basketball and something else. And so when I went back and I finally watched it, it allowed me to know what was going on, but then watch it and see and think like with different eyes. And I think that's why I caught on to what they could potentially be doing and how nobody really loses their title. You may take a loss, but you're not really losing your title. And if they feel like this angle is hot enough, you got time to build up to a big match at All In. So it's perfect. It's also giving them another interesting women's story outside of whatever's going on with the main title.
You know what y'all been clamoring for on social media? More stories. Say, hey, we can't get women more than one segment or two segments on Dynamite. Hey, they got Collision. Which they make it more prominent with the women.
They
And
do.
then guess what people did?
Bitched about it being on Collision.
Come on, bro.
Instead of taking this
Come on,
situation and using it like their version of the SmackDown 6 here, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, let Collision be where the women cook the most, you know what I'm saying? And then it's leading to the Dynamite main events. Who knows?
Listen, the more people are reacting negatively to things, are the more the reason why I understand why a lot of these companies ignore y'all. Because you don't know what you want.
I don't know.
Yeah, we want that. Not like that. Damn. Not on the show that I don't watch, even though it's on the streaming app that you can watch anytime you want. Because
Facts,
wrestling fans are like women. They don't know what they want.
yeah.
They're never satisfied.
Let me not say too much because I got some fine shit on the side that's gonna probably. Why did I say fine shit like a kid?
Bro,
I got some
my
women
friend-
on the
There
side.
you go. See, hanging with them damn youngsters.
Yeah, I've been hanging with too many kids. I'm
Hanging
never
with them
outside.
YNs.
Listen, I'm telling you this right now. Outside of my words a few seconds ago, I'm never saying that again.
Bro, you out here hanging out with them YNs, bro. You gotta
I need to
chill
stop.
out.
Even though I'm called a YN sometimes, I don't get it. I'm in the middle.
Yeah,
I'm a MN middle nigga.
no, you like big bro.
I'm big bro.
Me-
I'm
me-
Big Jim.
Yeah, me and Jermaine are
Yeah,
like y'all big bros.
yeah, we big bro.
Man,
Yeah.
We
it's
big
all
bro.
love, bro.
We're funkles, the fun uncles.
The fun uncle. Yeah, hey. Ain't nothing wrong with the fun uncle. You feel me?
Actually, I'm a hunkle, the high uncle.
Hey.
And Jermaine is a drunkle.
Hey, I hadn't had a drink since what's the day? Tuesday? Sunday.
Bruh.
2 whole days. I'm proud of you.
Oh.
Hey, this just made me think of All American when y'all said that point. Literally, they just said that on this episode. Like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, that's the uncle that clowns a lot. That's the uncle that's the player. That's the uncle that clowns the other uncle that clowns a lot. And then that's the uncle that is just like, oh man, y'all just remind me of that whole episode, bro.
Hey man,
God.
get that comment off the screen.
Unks wear Stacey Adams. Not this.
Oh Lord.
I don't
Not
wear
the
I don't wear
catchphrase.
dress shoes. Let me tell you, not this. First of all,
Catchphrase.
I don't wear Stacey Adams. Unc wear hoochie daddy, sugar daddy outfits with Mike.
Hey,
Listen, I have to go shopping in the next week and a half because
he's not
I've
playing.
outgrown all my clothes.
Look, I got the sugar daddy outfit ready for Vegas. The Uncle Sugar Daddy outfit. I got my lilac linen walking suit.
Dog.
That's hoochie daddy shorts. And I got my walking sandals. You know, I got my walking sandals because a player gotta have his walking sandals, baby.
Player gotta have a walking sandals.
I'm gonna have my chest area out, my chesticles, and I've been doing push-ups too, so I got a little cuff.
Not the you it is.
Got the cuff, and all of my outfits have been approved by my wife already. So just know
she don't let him off the leash.
She said,
word to Bobby Roode, he's off the chain.
She said, "Look, I can't be outside in anything less than 5-inch seam hoochie daddy shorts." So cool. What I do is buy the hoochie daddy shorts that's at 5-inch seam and roll them up to a 3-inch.
All right, this nigga about to be walking out here with some basketballs, with some wrestling trunks on.
Look, if Beat King was alive, I'd be so happy because he would have me a wee wee throwing song ready, because you know we ain't got no song to be hood rats. Like women got hood rat music where they can just go pop their cuckoo. I want to pop my wee wee with my boys. And like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to get out there. Why I gotta pause that? Why I gotta pause that? Why I gotta pause that? Girls ain't gotta pause it.
No,
wait.
Y'all
think he's bad.
I'm dead ass serious.
I'm gonna be with him and Dre is worse with the shorts than Sloan is.
Hey, we throwing song, nigga. Like, you know, you get out there, you hear that song, and you be like, oh shit, and where the hoes at? I'm finna throw this dick at her. That's it's like it's a crazy sentence, but we do need a wee throwing song.
What the heck?
We need a current one. We ain't had no one since like Bobby Brown, to where we was like out here willingly throwing like wee on the tracks.
Hey, bro, that my prerogative when he hit that my
that's the song,
bro.
Actually, we ain't had it since Cisco.
That's the song. When that shit come on, I ain't gonna hold you. When that Bobby Brown song come on,
man,
I be going.
Bro, I'm just saying, bring back Cisco. Because I just want to be in the wall. I just want to be on the wall at Wale Mania like this. Right here, man. Just right here, kicking it with my niggas. And then when that song come on, oh shit, throwing dick with my niggas. Throwing dick with my niggas. Bitches, you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? If these heifers can have wine and be in pajamas and throw Galentine's Day parties that smell like Newports, chicken wings, disappointment, and vodka.
I think I'm broken.
Why can't I go out with my homies and throw dick in the streets?
Oh my God, I think I'm broken. Oh my Lord.
Why can't I?
Hey man.
Jermaine,
like we was saying, I
gotta pray.
I can't wait for this Mercedes match.
I gotta pray.
Because I believe it's just my thought.
I feel like
I'm sit all in throwing wee too.
I feel like a sinner.
We're gonna get Athena that's gonna go over Mercedes. Mercedes gonna lose her mind.
Oh God.
That's what's gonna lead to it. But in the meantime, in between time,
and it's gonna be in July.
It's in July. Wait, not only that, it's gonna be outside. Well, no, I think the ballpark in Arlington has some sort of. I think it has like a cover or something. Hold on, let me look.
Guess
at it.
what?
I can't even remember.
Gucci Daddy shorts. We outside, bruh. And what AJ say? We outside.
Oh my God!
Blow
first class, blood.
My bad.
First, he got gang sounds already. First class.
Oh man, that was but yeah, I'm interested in this match. This is if you're mad that it's happened on Collision, you'll get the fuck over it, like you always do.
Shut your ass up. It has a retractable roof. My bad. Retractable roof.
But as far as this, like dead ass, I'm like, if this is one of the leading matches into All In, I'm definitely gonna make that trip to Dallas.
Bro, I promise.
Facts.
Like I've already like I gotta text my cousin and see if I could come and stay with her and her kids. If not, I'm gonna have to go stay with my uncle and his wife, and I'd rather stay with my cousin. But I'm definitely gonna end up having to make that trip. I'm about to make that call like within the next, like probably when I get back from Mania and I see how all this other stuff goes, then I'll make that call.
Yeah, you got to recover because that's how we were. That's how I was for the first 2 months after Philly. I'm like, bro, let me recover right quick.
I got a room at my brother's house in Dallas, so I'm good. If y'all,
so yeah, if this is the match that they go with, I am all Gucci on that. Anything else that is in the notes?
Is that the only match we should really be looking forward to for all in?
Yeah.
I think there's some more though. Like
you got like Takeshita. I mean, not Takeshita because I really don't care about him.
Man, he lost the title anyway.
His daddy, Okada versus Kenny is going to be at
All In. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's on a Saturday too.
I'm flying out Sunday night, so we getting super toe off.
Yeah, it's on the Saturday too. Because that was the other thing. I was like, I can't remember if this one is one of their Saturdays or one of their Sundays. It's a Saturday pay-per-view. So a Saturday afternoon up in Dallas, Arlington, whatever you want to call it. But yeah,
we're gonna book this flight, man. All right.
Yeah, and then we can go. We can go to brunch, and then I can bring my suitcase, and then I can get on up out of there.
Yeah, man. In and out,
pretty much.
More in and out than In and Out burger. That'll work.
And guess what? I'm just bringing I bring my little duffel bag, so I'm good.
Yeah, if I go, I'm gonna drive because it's 4 hours up 45 for me. So
it's like 18 hours for me.
No, it's a little bit longer than that, huh? Because this is why I know. I think I looked it up to drive to Vegas, and it was like 20 hours from
here to Vegas. From here to Phoenix is 12 hours. From Phoenix to El Paso is 6, so that's 18 in itself. And then El Paso to Dallas, I think, is 6. So 24 hours. It's a day drive. So 2 days for me.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I'm just driving to Vegas because it's only 8 hours. I can knock that
off.
That's
not bad. That ain't bad.
Yeah, that one ain't that one's not too bad. That one's not too bad. That's about my limit though when it comes to like driving. Like once I get to that 6 to 8 hour range, it's like, all right now. Like knees tendinitis starts tendinitising.
That's why I stop like every 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
I could do the straight to New Orleans without stopping.
The longest I've driven to and from anywhere is from Texas to Atlanta. And that was like 10 hours. Straight, yeah. That was like 10 hours.
Yeah, I did that drive once.
Marty said we finna turn up. Yeah,
never again, though. Never again.
Bro. Hey, that just sucked.
I ain't flying. I'm like, fuck that.
I'll never forget that drive.
If I go to the gas station, everything, get a snack, and use the bathroom, like right as I leave the house, I can go straight from my house to one of my family members' houses in New Orleans without stopping. Yeah. It's only like 5, maybe 6 hours if you get some traffic, so it's not that bad. I could do that, but anything outside of that, like you push it.
Yeah.
Speaking of women, for those who watch NXT, Stephanie Valkyrie just vacated the North American title. They went the Keith Lee route from 2020,
which is wild. Because why would they do that now? Why didn't they just do that?
I guess they want that ladder match at Stand and Deliver.
Exactly. You got to think about how stacked that women's division is. So have a big match tournament or something like that for it, and let all them women shine.
Well, yeah, and I agree with y'all fellas on that. I'm just saying, why have her go through a whole? They didn't do that with Keith Lee. He didn't defend both of them and then turn around and relinquish it. That man relinquished it the moment he won the title.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm done with this title. Here you go.
Yeah,
we're good.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't mind it, and I understand why they did it. It's just, to me, please do something with this opportunity that you have to showcase these women in order to get this title, whether it's a ladder match or a tournament or whatever it is. Like, do something with this to make this significant. Don't just do this and then next thing you know, it's like, freaking whoever is the new North American champion. Like, what the hell? Like, make this a big deal.
So, for my NXT watchers, real quick, y'all got any quick predictions? I know Sloan said he don't really rock with NXT like that right now, but
I keep up with it, but I don't watch it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Y'all got any predictions as far as who y'all see taking that title?
Soul Ruka.
Soul or Zarya?
That's who I was thinking. Soul or Zarya, and they're gonna put them in the finals against each other, or in the ladder match against each other.
What about Jordan Grace? One of them two.
Jordan might be going out there women's title, the world title.
Yeah. Jordan.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right, because they do want to fast track her. So I'm thinking probably then I would have to say Jada. I would put it on Jada.
Real talk. I ain't gonna hold you.
I would too. I
would. Real talk. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm either going Lola Vice or Lash Legend.
Ooh, how we keep forgetting Lash Legend? God damn it!
She not finna be on there much longer, bro.
Cool. She ain't gotta have a long reign. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about her and Roger finna get called up, and they finna be on what's her name team?
Who the fuck is Roger?
You know who I call Roger?
Not Roger, bro.
Man, you gonna leave that lollipop sweet young lady alone.
Why you call her Roger?
Don't she look like Roger from American Dad?
Oh no! I just realized who we talking about.
No,
bro. See, he didn't catch me off guard because I've heard him say this before. Like, it took me a minute, but I was like, wait a minute. I know who he's talking about.
That man's talking about Miss Jackson. Oh no!
Yes, bro.
No.
Am I wrong, or is it just the pictures I've been seeing?
No.
It's just the pictures you've been seeing.
Yes, it's just the pictures. No.
Okay.
No.
We've seen her in person, brother.
I've seen her in person.
No.
I didn't. No. That don't mean she ugly. She just looked like Roger.
No.
It's like the visual of this nigga next to her is fucking me up. It's like, damn.
It threw me off. I was like, damn, she got a forehead, and then she's got the pointed
Is it the forehead, brother?
And the chin, and the pointed forehead. It's like the pointed squared chin, and it throw me like it's either that or Scottie Pippen Jr.
Listen, Miss Jackson, I know I ain't got a shot, but the words that he are saying is his words.
I ain't got no shot. I know I ain't got a shot.
Like, I'm not about to.
I'm not saying that young lady.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
No.
It's like.
But to me, when I see her, I see Roger, and I just be like, I just don't want her to. No. I just can't. She's talented, very talented. But Lash, however, please come give me a hug.
Man, look, Lash Legend.
Lash can give me a hug.
Brother. Good brother.
Come on, bro.
Let me sit on your lap, Lash, and hug me like, she looked. You ever seen a fine grandma?
Okay, let's just move.
No. But wait. Like, she got fine. Like, you know, when you see a young girl and she got grandma qualities.
She's from the South. She's from Atlanta.
Yeah, she got grandma qualities. Like, she cooked like your grandma with the elbow fat.
You basically saying, in other words, you're basically saying she's grandma raised.
Mm-hmm.
She's grandma material. Like, I would make a family with that woman. I would build that woman a house. I would go to work and work hard and pay bills to make sure I can take care. That's grandma qualities.
I spit her butt.
See.
So speaking of butt and butt up jokes, Cody and John Cena.
Cooking.
Good transition.
Cooking.
That entire segment.
Straight
Speaking
hibachi.
of
Listen.
cooking like your grandma with the fat arms, Triple H
Big
is on
mama your
fire.
arm. Yeah.
Listen.
I want to wrestle Lash.
I want to wrestle Lash.
Listen.
Long as she don't hit me in my back, I'm good.
Yo, so this one, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, third face off. I said last week, if they did not pick up the Sting, we were gonna have a talk.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this across the entire show,
Yup.
across the board, here
You did.
and on Thursday. I'm like, well, we're gonna finally have a talk because this is like the last scheduled appearance of John Cena before WrestleMania, unless they throw one in like via satellite or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, y'all got to pick up the pace. Y'all got to get physical. Like, this nigga left you with a black eye. Punch his shit or drop him or something. But of course, they had to get their talking off. And yeah.
This right here was basically a beautiful tribute to my boy B Rabbit and Papa Doc. Except the difference is Papa Doc didn't freeze. Papa Doc actually stood up and had something to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, they're showing you that this is what it would have been like if Papa Doc had some extra material to go behind the material that B Rabbit threw back in his face. Yet, at the same time, you know, Rabbit still got the victory, you know, but it's subjective on who y'all thought won that thing either way.
If you were a fan of John Cena, he definitely brought the venom.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a fan of Cody Rhodes, he definitely did not get buried.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if you hate Cody Rhodes, John Cena buried him. And if you hate John Cena, Cody Rhodes cooked that balding legend.
They both cooked each other, man.
They
That's
didn't-
It was a tie. It was a tie.
They didn't
Yeah, what's up?
having up to 450. You know, it's got a nice little steam going on.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping they would have got more physical.
Me
Like
too.
I thought it should have been at least a fight and then the crossroads.
Right.
And John just looked goofy standing there holding his arms. I'm just like, hey, bro, you can at least wiggle a little bit or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to get out. He was like, oh, Cody got me. Oh, no. Blue, blue.
Hey, John damn near
Put that
50.
on.
If John would have wiggled his back in that position, he could have slipped a disc. I know he in shape and everything,
Hey,
but I
bro,
mean, god
hey,
damn.
hey, look here, chill out.
My bad. I didn't mean to bring that up. My bad.
You know, I
But
got chill out.
I'm just saying. He like, look, keep me safe. I know you know how to execute this move.
I think
Take that back bump and we good.
I think the only reason why they didn't do like a pull apart brawl is because they've done like pull apart brawls for the past 3 weeks in the same tour. They did it with Sharp Tiffany, where she missed the moonsault, and they did it with Roman and Seth and Punk literally the week before last. So they was like, if we do another pull apart brawl, we're pretty much overdoing it.
They could have had Cena stomp Cody out like the New Day should have did Big E.
Now the Big E thing, I understand why they didn't do that. But
you can fake his neck is the problem. You can fake stomp his legs. You can punch that nigga.
I mean, they did the same thing with Edge where they teased him getting stumped when he was retired.
Hey, stop it. Stomp him out.
Nah, leave Big E alone. That's my guy.
Him open, Jack. I need because they just heels now because they just saying it. Beat that man down. I want to see the baby face on his back looking up at the lights on the way going to WrestleMania. Then when he wins, it makes sense.
I think that's a little bit what I'm talking about too. I mean, of course they did the heel turn where he was looking up at the lights. The man got bloody, but it's like you don't have John Cena that much. This promo definitely picked up the interest in it, but there was so much you can do because this is where my argument came in. It's like you have John Cena for 3 weeks, all on Raw. Y'all should have fast tracked a lot of this shit because you don't have that much time with him until WrestleMania.
Or or are we getting like a via satellite or pre-recorded something? You know, between now and Mania, and or could we? Okay, that's what I was getting at. Are we gonna get a Cody Rock confrontation?
We are. You
And
notice
that's who gives him the beat down.
this is the first time he said The Rock's name.
True.
You could get
Sure
it.
is. It sure
I mean,
is.
if there's anybody that could fill time, then it's definitely The Rock, assuming his schedule allows him to come in somewhere in those 2 weeks that Cena can't be there. But
And that's what I was going. Oh, I'm sorry.
no, you good. But I was just gonna say, man, I don't know if y'all saw that after video of him just walking off all like slow and pitiful yet angry with his head all down after the whole Crossroads layout situation. But I found that very hilarious. So I'm just like, I don't know where we're going after that. But you know,
Yeah, he got to hide the ball spot.
no, he picked up the cap, dusted it off like he, you know, and then just put it on. Walked out the ring all slow with his head down and just kept going with the cap on. I was like, that's an interesting way to exit, Cena, but okay.
But yeah, the words that he chose, though, are y'all a fan of the whole insider wrestling terms being used? I buried talent.
I don't mind it because it's already been out there. Like, it's not like there's anything left to hide in the business, you know? Except the actual results and plans.
That was a bar.
You know what I'm saying? It was. I mean,
I don't bury talent. I am talent. I bury mediocrity. I'm like, yeah.
Sheesh.
I know Wade Bear was up there like, this nigga talking to me?
Oh, did you see what he tweeted? Bruh, I gotta find that tweet.
Was him holding his tongue or some shit?
No, it was. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll send it. But it was like a picture or something like that he tweeted, and you know the reference.
Oh, wait, I think I found it. Hold on, because I'm not blocked by him.
Oh,
I keep spelling this damn name wrong.
Oh, I see it. He put it was like this picture. Look up.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
He was like, I'm like, when you think about it, Wade, outside of Bryan Danielson, you were kind of you had more upside in that faction than Darren Young, but his happened after leaving WWE.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Michael Tarver.
I thought Otunga had some, but I think
hold on.
His
I'm not gonna disrespect that brother. He a Christian rapper now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well,
doing his thing out there.
I will
shout out to Monster Tarver. He killed him.
Hey, I respect you for your new belief, but your old belief was trash.
Hey.
Hey man,
I gotta stand up for my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? One time I was like, hey, Monster Tarver, he was God over money. Homie been killing it with the lyrics. I'm like, hey, bro, shout out to you.
I respect it. Listen.
I ain't about to kill my future feature. You know what I'm saying? Hold
listen, I will never knock anybody.
Look, Hi-Lite, I'm thinking about the future.
Hey,
I'm trying to get this man a feature with this man. I'm not trying.
Hey, we finna rip a track, bro. I gotta make sure, like, hey, no, they need it.
Hey,
y'all are wild.
Hey, man.
Look here, brother.
GRESH Unleashed, baby. GRESH Unleashed, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man.
Hey, real quick, Gresh, I gotta before we move on though, I was scrolling through the chats. Eddie James, real quick, man, he asked us like what we think about my boy Kevin Knight choosing AEW over WWE. Now, since I got a chance to chop it up with this brother on Life's a Botch one time, man, back when he was still kind of making a name for himself, I'm actually very, very proud of him. I'm kind of iffy on him choosing AEW, but I kind of see why, because I know that he was doing a lot in the indie scene. And one thing about AEW I give them credit for is that they do allow people to still do like their independent bookings and things like that. So I see maybe he just felt like he still has some growing to do, and he probably didn't want to go right to WWE because that's always like the dream job. So I feel like he'll make his way there eventually. But right now, he just probably has some friends in AEW and wanted to continue to work with people like the Jay Whites, like you saw. They had a fire match, by the way, and he put that man over hard in terms of like verbally anyway. And so I like to see the ceiling that he's gonna have in AEW. But y'all just be on the lookout for Kevin Knight. If you don't know about him, go check out his matches.
And it's probably another situation where he just didn't want to be in Orlando, like stuck in Orlando.
I don't know. I mean, he's from Atlanta, so you know. I mean,
I'm talking about like as far as like he probably wanted, like he was like, I'm Tokyo Dome. This I could just tour with AEW whenever, and then if I get booked, I get booked. Like he wants to continue to spread his wings, and if he makes it, let's be real, he'll probably make his way to WWE at some point.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But for now, I'm like, I understand why he picked AEW. It's like, and I don't want to make it seem like he's like one in a million, but he's probably looking at it like there's probably a lot of people who are like me over there already. And if I go over there, I'm just gonna be another number. Whereas over here, I can cook a little bit more and see if they give me the opportunity to continue to spread my wings, and I can still do some Japan stuff and some indie stuff, and then go from there.
Well, the other thing too is that I love this decision for him because he's only, I think, like 28 or so.
Oh yeah, he's
not that old. Yeah, he's 28. He just turned 28 January 1st. Matter of fact, I had to, because I was like, I think he is already, or he's about to be, but he's only 28. Let's just say he signed a 2-3 year deal. He's barely 31 years old. He still has a lot left in him. If he decides to go to WWE, then he can raise his profile and probably get a better deal than what they were offering him then at that point in time. So, I mean, he's young enough to still like make that leap if he wants to make that leap and build a bigger profile for himself. And like y'all said, keep taking those international bookings because that also adds to the lore, builds the profile, and also adds to your repertoire.
Mm-hmm. Because despite what people say on social media, WWE scouts AEW and vice versa. Let's just keep it real. Like y'all try to downplay the existence of AEW. A lot of these people are booked or signed by WWE because they wrestled in AEW.
Facts, big facts.
Mm-hmm. So y'all be over. Last on the Cody thing, Marty, shout out, homie. He said Cody lost me the moment they put them paws on him, and he spent 3 weeks waxing poetic and not throwing fists. I mean that was a lot of people's problems with him.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Yeah, I will admit that did kind of frustrate me, but I think what they did this Monday kind of made up for some of that.
Y'all think Cody looks like a better babyface this year's build in WrestleMania versus last year's?
Nothing top last year.
Nah,
it can't top last year. Last year's was an all timer. Like,
and that was a mistake. I mean, that was like an accidental.
They were putting it together as they went along, basically.
It was accidental because that was not supposed to happen.
Well, no. I mean, like Cody, just strictly Cody. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. That was accidental. Oh, okay. The way that he was booked last year was accidental because they originally wanted to be Rock and Roman, but they saw the fan backlash. Was like, fuck, we gotta actually make him sympathetic. And you can also give credit to The Rock for flipping that switch. And finally stop doing the typical if you smell whatever he was doing since 2011. So all around last year it can't be top, but at the same time I feel like a lot of people need to stop comparing the build to last year as far as like how they are booking this year, because I can tell you the 3-week additional weeks that they got made this build slow as hell. Mm-hmm. And we finally reached the bread and butter. And by bread and butter, I mean Gunther finally is making Jey Uso lock the fuck in.
Yes, perfect transition, brother. Perfect transition.
I love the way. I love this.
No more yeeting. I can tell you that right now. You wanted main event Jey Uso. You wanted the right hand man back. You wanted the
stress monk.
I'm gonna get him. That's you. You about to get him.
Hold on,
you about to get temple massage Jey Uso.
You see, Solo and Jacob already got Tom about to.
Man,
so
come on. Come on.
Tama wanted to be the right hand man of the
Hey,
Timu
bro.
tribal chief. You about to see the annoyance that you about to go through. But when it comes to this, they finally locked the fuck in.
Yeah. What you had to say, Sloan?
I forgot.
I love it, bro. I love it.
My boy said the smoking kid.
Look, but listen though, like when he got as much color as he did on Jimmy, and it was all over everywhere, and Jay's just sitting there helpless. It reminds you of like people been talking about lately. It's been viral again on media. 09 Randy Orton. It reminded me of that, except this was more bloody, just as personal, just more graphic. Because even though he laid out your wife and kissed her in front of you, like that's personal and graphic in and of itself. Because that's a man's wife. But when you bloody a man's twin brother in front of him like that and choke him out in front of him, like, bro, I don't know how much more personal and violent you could get outside of just outright killing him right there.
Listen,
I feel like he should have stomped him out some more.
Me too. I was waiting on it. I was like,
I was waiting on chair shots.
Me too.
Look, it could have been way worse. It could have been way worse.
I was like, hey, bro, get the chair, put it around the neck, you know what I'm saying? Or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let's go.
Listen,
y'all know as soon as blood come out, I'm uncomfortable. I stopped watching. But this one, I would start watching like, is he gonna hit this nigga with a chair?
Yeah.
And if he would have did some, I would have did some. See, I'm a different type of psycho when I'm hurting people in front of people they love. I'm gonna take that nigga blood and smear it on your face. Fuck mine.
This nigga ate his
yours.
Tasted this nigga's blood.
Tasted his blood like
nigga,
I guess
as soon as that would have happened, all the Samoans should have came out and beat the shit out of Gunther.
Man, yeah, that he bled the bloodline out that boy. That's what I said. Hey, man,
Roman gotta whoop this nigga ass now.
Nah, Jay gotta whoop this nigga ass.
Jay gotta do it. Jay gotta do it. Roman got his hands full.
Roman gonna be like, hold on, brother. I seen what you did. And I ain't
listen.
Just don't think I'm not over this.
One thing I can appreciate this level of that they went to is because even though Roman beat Jimmy's ass, he never drew blood.
Yeah, he never did
even
that.
though the bloodline battled with each other, war games, all that stuff, they never drew blood.
Oh yeah.
But
so Jimmy's got choking out in front of Jay before, but he's never been bloody in front of Jay before.
Hey,
we've also reached like we saw most of the bloodline under the Nasty Man, and now that Nasty Man is gone, we could get color again, and we on Netflix and everything else. So color has been more prevalent under the Triple H regime.
Not often,
that was
but only when
not often.
Only when it matters.
And when they use it, it's effective. And that was the one thing I was gonna say, because I know Hi-Lite and Sloan, I know y'all wanted to see a lot. I did want to see it too, but it was the fact that they were still able to drive the point home without like really going. And I think it was because the job that they like the color that he did get, it was just everywhere. And so it was like you let the visual speak for itself. You don't need as much action, bruh. And he elbowing him in the chest, but it's like his head cocked to the side, his head dripping blood while he getting elbowed in the chest. I'm like, bro.
And then he slapped in the sleeper again, and he said, "Hey, what you gonna do, Jay? What you gonna do, Jay? You pussy, you pussy." I was like, "Huh?"
So,
listen,
went in. He went in.
Listen. I got a theory, and I'm like, okay. So here's the thing. I thought this before this moment happened, and I said, this technically can still happen. Now, in a perfect world for me, imagine this man pulling up to Rikishi's house during a recording of Rikishi's podcast. Now, this man sits down, and then he says, you know, I've been wanting to meet you. You're Jey Uso's father, you know, and I've always tried to figure out why these people like to cheer for him, and he's a clown, and I've always thought of him as a clown, but then it hit me and I realized he's a clown because his father is a clown. I mean, you were out here showing your ass in front of people and dancing like this, and you've never even, and have the world championship with him, like you've never even had a shot at this. You've never even been world champion. You know,
he couldn't say the shot part because he was in Hell in the Cell the year that he was revealed.
They had the 6-man.
True,
Yeah.
true.
So he technically had a title shot, but
yeah. Okay, so but he can still be like, you've never been world champion.
You never,
right?
you never won the world.
Right. He can have the belt on him, rub it in his face, and then be like, you know, I'm gonna embarrass your son again, and I'm gonna do him like your other son. Oh, by the way, how is Jimmy? How's Jimmy doing? You know, to where it like sets Rikishi off, to where then he starts beating down Rikishi in his own freaking place with the bloodline stuff all around.
I knew you was going to the elder abuse. I knew
starts beating down Rikishi to the point where, look, Jay can't do nothing about it because this is pre-tape, so Jay is probably in a match or something, and he sees this, and there's nothing he can do about it, just like he couldn't do nothing about his brother. And then, look,
the elder abuse route.
Hey, but you can't tell me. This just adds to the blood feud. We trying to awaken that Jay, right? I mean, he already broke now, but man, listen.
It would definitely push him over the edge, but at the same time, it's like it's like in reality, I'm pretty sure Rikishi can't take a bump or take a punch. I'm pretty sure he's old and
well, he probably take punches. I'm sure he could take. I mean,
he probably take punches. Yeah,
Dusty Rhodes took punches, and I know he's a lot younger than Dusty Rhodes was when he was alive.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
just saying. If it happens, that would be kind of cool, but I doubt it happened. But at the same time, it's like seeing this and seeing the reaction to it. I'm seeing people saying, "Oh, this is the build that it should have been." I just said it a few seconds ago. The 3 weeks, because I came to that conclusion before we went on air. I've even complained. I'm like, "Damn, nothing's happening. Come on, let's evolve." There's audio proof that I've said like, "Oh my God, this is getting boring."
Mm-hmm.
But hey. The 3 weeks made it longer than it needed to be because I feel like if those 3 weeks additional, because remember they took it off the big four weekend and put it and extended it. If they didn't, I feel like a lot of the stuff that's happening now would have happened like 2 weeks ago, and we would have been having a completely different conversation.
Oh, for sure.
But we're here now. I am happy that they have gone this route. Main Event Jay is about to crash the fuck out. And I feel like it shouldn't be no build up. I feel like as soon as that intro drops, he should just start going attacking people.
Hey, bro, I think I like the way that, like, when he's serious and focused, he doesn't even come through the crowd. He runs from the back. The whole interest changed. The music hits and people yeeting and everything, and you can tell like they want that effect because they play his music and they let the crowd rock for a second, and then he runs from the back. And normally their music don't hit until their music hit and boom, they're right out there, or their music don't hit until they're out there. But like they give you the crowd reaction, and then okay, Jay, go beat his ass, and then he runs out there. Like little shit like that they change. I like to pay attention to because you know what kind of Jey Uso you're gonna get by how he enters. So that's one thing that I would be on the lookout for is if we gonna get crash out crazy Jey Uso, that he's gonna run to the ring from the back and not enter through the crowd.
Oh yeah, we definitely getting crash out Jey Uso.
Football field.
Hey, speaking of which, man, I gotta point this out because I know y'all brothers saw this, but hey, production, man, come on, get it together, dog. I know y'all saw when they cued Jay's Tron for a slight second. Yeah, like where and you saw that crowd get faked out by it too, because they all was about ready to eat and it was like, oh wait, no, that was a mistake.
They fell asleep. It's okay. It happened. They fell asleep. They was like, God damn it. Long night, long day.
Hey, look, we can't be perfect. All
facts.
But what is so perfect? Even though the match was kind of boring, but Bianca Belair was the guest referee.
Lord have mercy.
The Lord is my shepherd. I am not finna fight Montez.
Oh God, I was just about to say I ain't speaking on that woman.
I'm happy for that young brother, and I'm proud of him as a couple.
I will just say, as a native Tennessean, Tennessee girls do it, man. That's all I can say. I'll leave it at that.
As a native Chicagoan, I know how Montez is.
As a native military kid, I know how the Marines are.
Hey, as a nigga from uptown New Orleans, I would still try it just because I'm that bananas. Because that woman is fine as all outdoors. I'm sorry. I just have to lose my life.
He's like, you are worth the risk.
But I'm also respectable and was raised right. So I know when to be quiet and play my part and just wait till they break up or something. I'm not hoping for it. I'm just saying, if it do happen, I'm going to shoot my shot. I'm sorry.
Man, that's a long
That's a long time. For they've been together this long? Nah. You
on faith
Hey,
for that
man.
one.
You about to walk by
man.
faith and not by sight.
Look. The Lord is my shepherd, and He know what I want. Hey, maybe He could send me. I wonder if Bianca got a cousin that look kind of.
Hey, listen.
Because I don't think she got no sisters.
I mean, she is from Tennessee, and sometimes siblings do be shining. But I don't know. You know what? Did they ever? If she did have siblings, wouldn't they have been on the show?
I don't know. Here's my thing.
Some people don't like being on camera.
True
exactly.
That.
You know, you got to sign them waivers and stuff. So maybe they didn't want to sign the waiver. They didn't want to be on TV, whatever it is. But nah, man, like this match, it was like we already know we're gonna get some type of smosh finish because y'all pushing this triple threat on us. So can we just get to the smosh finish, please, and just figure out what's gonna happen? And the way they did it, I kind of liked it, but it was still kind of awkward. And
I understand why they did it. I understand why they did it, but I feel like a lot of people are more irritated with the fact that Rhea stood tall again.
Yes. It's like you had the WrestleMania match right there. She put her title on the line, lost it, and now she keeps trying to interject herself in it. And even though she's standing tall, it's still making her look like she's coming off as whining and weak because she's crying to get back into the match. Where all you had to do is just finish the match off instead of paying attention to Bianca. This your fault.
She's starting to look like a Karen that's
a gothic Karen
that's obsessed with a black woman.
She's starting like a gothic Karen.
And the thing that's leading me to think, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they swerve all of us and have EO pull out the win, because look how both of them been mushing EO in the face in them promos the last couple of weeks.
The disrespect.
Now, Bianca didn't really do anything directly to EO this week. But still, it's just like they injected EO and then they made a champion and then you disrespect her
twice.
Like, what are we doing? You making your champion look like it makes it look like, why did you interject her into this storyline in the first place?
It's like you could have just if you're gonna make Bianca and Rhea the main focal point, you could have just had it the original one-on-one match.
Thank you. Thank you. Put EO in something else. It's almost like Kyrie or whatever doing her thing, and then Asuka's still out. Well, if her crew out, and well, what do we do with EO? We got to do something with her.
You know,
bro, there's a whole Intercontinental title picture that you could have put EO in.
Literally.
I'm just saying.
Good point.
Not just her. You could have put Rhea in the Intercontinental Championship picture. Get that title off of Lyra Val, boring ass hoe.
Bird lady agenda.
The bird lady agenda.
As my nigga Marks with Mikes who like to say, that bitch is just two wings. Two wings. One spicy, one regular.
Okay.
Two wings.
He kept because you have to look at the clip that JT.
I know what clip he's talking about.
Two wings. One spicy, one regular.
Oh my god,
bro,
y'all are hilarious, man.
Hey man,
shout out Mark from my CJ. He's in the.
Oh my goodness.
But nah, man, like there's so much that can be done here. There's so much that they like. It doesn't make sense to me why you injected EO in this storyline if you just gonna use and abuse and disrespect her. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to get her involved, but I mean, they could have found a better way to get her involved than doing this.
Mm,
Like this just doesn't make any sense. And it's and the work the thing that makes me so mad about the build up and them making it a triple threat. This triple threat is gonna be dope as fuck. And it might still match of the it can probably get match of the weekend because you talking about three badass women in the ring.
you got two bases for EO flippy ass to fly off of. Oh yeah, just go ahead. Give me all that shit. And some rice. Give me
And I think
all
my
that
only
shit, two
you said what?
egg rolls and some rice. And I'm out.
Bruh. You got her and then you got Rhea who's a big time powerhouse and everything. But then you got Bianca who could do both.
Literally.
That's why that's the nice little combination plate that 3 meat combination plate you get from the Chinese stove.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just give me 2 egg rolls, a rice, and a diet Pepsi, and I'm out.
And some
I
ramen.
yeah, see, that's why I normally see ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know ball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I literally just had pepper steak, black pepper chicken, and lo mein noodles the other day. I had the 2 meat combo.
Yeah.
I've seen the other side to play devil's advocate with Rhea's book, and I've seen it to where the people are predicting that she's going to self-sabotage route to where she's going to lose at WrestleMania. She's going to take the pin. That's the reason why they keep having her standing tall. But
That could be it.
time, it's like you can only do that so many times before people be like, all right, bro. Because she didn't just do that in this feud. She did it in the Liv Morgan feud.
True.
To where she just stood tall just because. And I'm like, all right, bro.
It's like you propping her up to knock her down, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how it is with Brock. Like she the Brock of the division.
Yeah,
she could easily whoop any woman's ass in that division.
She's the Brock of the division minus the weird shit.
Minus the thick ass neck.
Yeah, that too.
Well.
But yeah.
You're wearing Air Max?
I think so.
That's what it looked like. I keep looking at it. It looked like she wearing Air Max.
You know,
I think it's just her boot design, but it looked like boots. But then I keep looking at them like, is that Air Max or that? I know that ain't foam posits, but is that? I don't know.
You know what?
Let me peep what else is on. Happened on Raw. Oh, we're getting Logan Paul and AJ Styles for those who care.
Logan Paul and who?
AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that.
You are the only one that is happy for this.
I'm a Logan Paul fan, so
I respect it.
I told people that Logan got it. Not like I don't like Logan outside of wrestling, but like in wrestling, he got it. He's a heel.
I can give him that.
He is the white version of Swerve Strickland. Whereas you can respect his in-ring ability as a wrestler or whatever, but as a human being, you think he's trash.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he was about to debate. He's like, oh, okay.
The only difference in that is that brother realizes his race and what he is.
Yes. And you know what? He will at least own it. And he will use it to his ability and will lean into it instead of trying to like where he feels most comfortable. It's like, this is who I am. This is what I'm going to be. Like, I know y'all don't like me and I'm okay with that. I can't worry if y'all like me or not. Y'all going to pay attention anyway.
But people like he's a celebrity wrestler. No, that nigga's a wrestler. Because I don't know how you just hit that inverted springboard out the ring backflip he did at WrestleMania last year. That shit's crazy.
Bruh.
One, how do you think to do that? And then two, how do you fucking pull that off? Then he was like, oh yeah, I put a ring in my backyard. Oh yeah, that's how you get the shit off. Because you actually practice and put your all into this shit. And that's why I like him as a wrestler. I like Bad Bunny as a wrestler. They took time out of their schedule to take this shit serious. And they didn't want to look like a joke outside, like to these people who actually, like us, take wrestling serious as much as we can. Or, you know what I'm saying? But like he took that shit serious, and he know if you come in here half-ass it, we gon' let you have it.
Right.
Shout out to my boy Stephen Amell too. To see.
Oh, bro, Stephen Amell was the original.
You know.
Stephen Amell was the original because I remember that SummerSlam. I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah.
I was not. And here's the thing to add on to what Sloan and what Hi-Lite are saying. The reason why they like those guys as wrestlers who just happen to be celebrities, and I'm wording it like that on purpose, is because it's not just executing the moves. It's the psychology, the timing, the pacing, and the cardio, putting everything together. Those guys, they don't wrestle like celebrities. They wrestle like wrestlers. And that's the biggest difference between a celebrity who wrestles and a celebrity wrestler.
Preach that.
Yep. And keeping it to WrestleMania, we found out the main event for night one, and that is none other than the triple threat. We talk about triple threat with Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair. We got another triple threat that's on tap that will main event after SmackDown's contract signing. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins.
Boy, this is a multi-main WrestleMania like crazy.
No title, just bragging rights.
And these three brothers know how to brag.
Is it just me, or did they make Roman look kind of skinny?
It's the editing from the editing group. They just shrunk it in. They didn't.
That's kind of what I think, because I'm looking at Punk and I'm looking at Seth, and I'm like, when they all three next to each other, they don't look like that.
Yeah, no. Roman is definitely the biggest out of the bunch.
That's what I'm saying. But it just, and I know they tried to like feature him in the front, but it's like they purposely shrunk his body and shoulders and everything.
If you look at the arm, if you look at his left arm is not that small.
No, his right arm ain't that small either, but his left arm looks smaller than his right arm.
They basically gave him Trick Williams' arms.
I can't even say they gave him Trick arms, dog.
Dang. Not
they
Trick.
gave him, bruh. They gave him Rey Mysterio arms.
Not
Yeah, I mean, hey, Trick is buff, but his arms is just not as broad as his shoulders.
Hey man, look, I just thought it looked kind of weird because I kept looking at the picture. I'm like, this looks weird, and I'm trying to figure. And then I looked at Roman again. I'm like, that's why. But nah, like I think this one gonna be another one because not only are these guys three of the top stars over the last decade plus, but and maybe a little bit extended, beyond that for CM Punk due to his hiatus, but. We've all seen all three of these guys work multi-man matches to perfection. We've seen them tell stories in their matches, in the build-ups, everything. Like this is going to work because you have three of the best overall workers in ring and on promos, all in a big match leading up to it. And people can say what they want about, well, neither one of the Royal Rumble winners are headlining WrestleMania. It was implied a long time ago that you would headline WrestleMania because you got a title shot. Back then, a title shot meant the main event at WrestleMania. That has morphed.
I think they just need to reword that going forward. Just say winner,
they need to say winner gets a title shot at Mania
and just leave it there.
And leave it there. But what they end up doing is sometimes they'll say headline, sometimes they'll say title shot.
They just need to go cool turkey, and then they need to go cool full stop. Hey, winner gets a world title shot, and if it just so happens to main event, it main events. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
I think your headliner is different from your main event. Like
say that
the headliner is the name that gets you there.
Yeah, the reason why I said it
can actually be something else.
Yeah, that's a good point because if you watch wrestling, because I'm watching this video, shout out to Wrestling Bios. He uploaded a video today about the Raw main events from 1993 when it first started. how they opened a show with Bret Hart defending the world title, but then closed it with Doink the Clown in the main event.
Yep. Yep.
Big
Matter of
difference.
fact, it wasn't it Bret and 1 2 3 Kid.
It was Bret and some random name. It wasn't even 1 2 3 Kid. It was like the early stages of the show. It was like Bret Hart versus some random, because back then they just gave them different nicknames and stuff. Like it was just basically Vince's playground, which is weird to say in hindsight. But yeah, so it's like the whole main event. I ain't gonna hold y'all. The whole main event discourse is stupid to me because you're gonna watch regardless.
Yeah, it's very overrated.
It doesn't matter if like, unless you're in the business where it matters where you close or open the show, it shouldn't matter to you as a viewer. As long as you getting some fun ass matches, and I ain't gonna hold you, if the boring match main event, I'm gonna turn that shit off early because I have the power to do that.
But to me, it like this. Like, I think Jay should go last on night one because
now after Monday, yes,
I'm like that. It should have been that way to begin with because you gonna look goofy when everybody go crazy right before that match. You shoot off the fireworks, and then you go to something that falls flat. Like I'm not saying this is gonna fall flat, but I'm saying like it ain't no magistry behind it.
I think this feels like more service to CM Punk more than anything because of his genuine reaction that we saw. Of like knowing that he finally has his main event. I think it's a way of keeping both parties happy. Like Jey Uso gets to have his main event moment, living up to his main event title. Even if it isn't the main event, you could be the first match to kick it off and still be the main event in a way because, as they say, the first match, you set the tone like a main eventer would. Think about when Seth Rollins went against Brock Lesnar. If I'm not mistaken, Seth Rollins won the Royal Rumble that year, and he didn't main event that WrestleMania. But him and Brock kicked off the show, set the tone, had the crowd erupted. As soon as he beat Brock, crowd went crazy. Boom, that was that. And I don't even know if I remember that main event that year.
Now that I think about it,
it was the women's triple threat, but it was because that was like a damn near 7-hour Mania that it was like. It was way too, bro. That Mania was way too long, and that's what kicked off the 2-night WrestleMania. People can say what they want about COVID, but because that Mania went so long, and it was such a travel nightmare for everybody leaving that year, that's what really started the 2-night Mania.
I feel like since it's gonna be in an indoor stadium, now that I think about it, Jay can't open because.
Come on.
The fireworks gonna look good regardless.
Yeah.
If it was an outdoor stadium, Jay needed to close because then it looks better with the fireworks.
From a visual point of view.
And the heating and all of that. Because no matter what, because like for the yeeting and all of that to look good, it's gotta be dark. It's gotta be dark if you're gonna do it outside. But the aerial view would have went crazy outside.
Big time.
At night with the yeet and all the cameras. Come on now, dog. That's I'm sorry, I'm visual. I look at it from a production standpoint. That shit would have went crazy.
Oh yeah, we in the same boat when it comes to that.
I was about to say because both of y'all had that, and this brother got a marketing degree on top of all of that. So it's like a lot of the times when me and Sloan be talking about that stuff. He talking about it from them two aspects, the production part of it and then the marketing side of it. And then I get the nerdy side of it because I'm thinking like when you build a wrestling card, the curtain jerker is almost as important as the show closer. And then you also have to have that one match that brings the crowd back up after you take them on that ebb and flow to get them hyped again before the main, because you don't want them to come into the main event just totally dead. You got to take them on that ride. So But again, this goes back to like, let's say, for example, WrestleMania 18, when Chris Jericho and Triple H for the title had to go after Rock Hogan.
It was flat.
People don't even remember that Jericho and Triple H main evented Mania 18.
That happened twice to Triple H.
Thank you. You think Rock Hogan main evented?
Yeah, that's the one they talk about the most.
And you would think Undertaker and Shawn Michaels main event in 09 and not Randy Orton
bruh.
and Triple H.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. And we talking about Randy Orton kissed your wife. Had you been disqualified, you lose your title. Like,
yeah. Now that was that year. That was self-sabotage. That should have been a no DQ match off rip. They put themselves into a corner with that. Like, bro, you did all this. You invaded my house. I kissed your wife, and all I gotta do is just go the typical heel route and just make sure you get DQ, but you don't want to get DQ'd, and you gonna not get DQ'd anyway and retain anyway.
Listen, we need to table that when we do one of these retro episodes, because I will go off.
And one more thought about this too is just like, you know, I'm sure Jermaine could appreciate this, given that it was in his home, you know, city and everything. But WrestleMania 30 also proved like really good points about so many different ways you can do a Mania. Bryan wasn't even in the freaking Royal Rumble yet. Went through the first match of WrestleMania to then come all the way to the end of WrestleMania, and you still had the shock value of the streak ending in the middle of all of that, which dang near pretty much shut the whole show down up until that point of when it brought it back up with that feel-good main event.
Didn't the Divas have to follow the streak breaking?
I think so, yeah. And
I was in the building for that one.
Man,
I was there.
I just remember that.
Never heard the Superdome that quiet after
Heard the pin drop.
Wait, bro. I've been a Saints fan since I was born. I went through the ain'ts and the bags over the heads and stuff like that. I remember me and my little brother got in trouble for playing crack pencil during the Saints Colts game. But it was just like we was going to see our boy Marshall Falk because our cousin was his agent. So we was more going to see the guy who came into town who was from there as opposed to the hometown team. Like, I've been in the dome for that kind of stuff. I've never heard the dome that quiet ever. It was so shocking. There was a dude I'll never forget that was sitting a couple rows up from me and my son. Daniel Bryan won. Everybody just in. We turning around the lead. Dude's girlfriend is trying to get him up so they can start walking out. Dude is sitting there. He's still pissed, talking about take or lose. That happened like almost 2 hours ago. Bro was still pissed.
Yo, hey. Shout out to my homeboy that lost money from that.
But I mean, it's one of those things where, as the booker, the promoter, or whatever, you have to make certain decisions, and some people gonna love them, some people gonna hate them.
Yeah.
One thing that I will not go against them with is, like I said before, you have three of the biggest stars of the game over the last decade plus. Like, I know it's a world title match. I know you got Charlotte and Tiffy time. I know you got this. I know you got
Lord.
I know you got all of that going on.
I'm glad they ain't doing that during Black History.
CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns.
It's Mark. It's not that it necessarily needs to main event because it don't, but I kind of understand why they're doing this for Punk, because when you think about the fact that last year he wouldn't have main evented anyway, given how that turned out, because him and Seth Rollins wasn't going to main event, and that would have been his first WrestleMania back. So, given the fact that he missed WrestleMania by that injury last year, it kind of made sense for him to get his point, because when he didn't win the Royal Rumble to begin with, I figured, okay, he's gonna get that main event at some point, because otherwise we're gonna get that. No, CM Punk ain't gonna hold back on how he feels, and based off that legit emotion, when Paul's like, "I know what you're looking for," it's in there. Like, if he didn't have a moment like that, we don't know how next year's WrestleMania would have went for him, because WrestleMania can fluctuate every year. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting.
And he's injury prone. I'm just gonna keep it being.
He's older.
That is a part of it. That definitely is a part of it. But I love the fact that they went ahead and they just announced all of this ahead of time, so people could get their shit in, get it out, and just accept the fact that this is the way the card is gonna look. Either you come in or not. Either you're gonna watch it or not. Bottom line.
I'm like, this is main event night 1. Cena and Cody are main event night 2.
Take it on.
I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad. Like it's all about the moment. And then honestly, this is last thing we'll say on this. This is the motivation for the talent to say, okay, this should have main event. That's up to them to lock in and be like, okay, this should have main event. Like the same thing happened with Charlotte and Rhea at 39. They literally was supposed to main event, but they didn't. They got snubbed for the tag title match, and they locked in.
Bailey and Io last year.
So, hey man, can't do that. Last thing before we get up out of here is this week is AEW Dynasty preview and predictions time. For all we got to do is just give our thoughts and opinions on everything that goes down when it comes to this ordeal. What is our excitement level on this go round?
Oh boy,
I think whoever wins that Swerve Moxley match, that's gonna give us a big clue as to what's gonna be the main event for All In. And I know it's a couple months away, but I think that if Moxley wins, there's a chance that either him and Swerve rematch or something, or Darby is gonna come back. Maybe.
I keep forgetting that nigga Darby.
I don't know what the hell's going on with him or whatever, but anyway. But I can see that leading to something there. The Toni Storm Megan Bayne match for the women's title, I feel like that this could be a star-making moment for Megan Bayne, win or lose.
Speaking of Megan Bayne, I guess we could start off there. Women's World Championship. Who we got winning? Let's start with you. We go guest first, and then all the way to me. Sloan, let's start with you. Who you got winning this one between the two? The blonde and the beast.
You know, I like the Amazon, but you know, I gotta go with Thunder Tits on this one. Old Toni Storm.
I remember that. She said Thunder Tits.
Thunder Tits.
Chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe. I love Toni Storm. I'm going for Toni.
I gotta go. As much as I would love to see Megan Bayne win, I can't see Toni losing in like one of her first defenses after regaining the title. Toni's gonna retain.
Hi-Lite.
I think. I ain't know. I was about to say, Jermaine. I think we went out of order. I don't know if I couldn't tell from the circle. It was all good.
You're good. You're good.
Hey man, give me Toni Storm for an orgasm, brother. There you go.
Hello.
Hey yo.
We've rubbed off on Hi-Lite. God damn it.
She got the dub.
We got Hi-Lite talking crazy now. Yeah, it's time to close. Wrap this shit up.
She got the dub.
It's time to bring it on in. Wrap this shit up.
I had to pop y'all one time, man.
Wait, the CCOAs is slowly creeping over him, brother. The dark side, brother.
Hey, man. I had to pop him one time, brother.
The CCOs have more fun, brother.
You got cookies, liquor, and all kind of things to get you intoxicated over here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna follow my brothers and go with Madam Milk Maiden to take to win. Timeless Toni. Sorry, Glamazon, you about to take that loss. I'm sorry. However, I wouldn't be against them giving us a shocking upset if it makes sense.
Hey yo, Marty is wilding right now, y'all. It's just
he said Megan,
you know what?
He said Megan Bayne is
Marty.
It's okay.
Ignore Marty. ignore that comment.
Love you, brother.
That's my guy, but like, you know what, Marty? Damn it, I gotta put my foot down.
Hey,
that's the beauty behind some people don't like everything we like. It's okay.
Hey, Miss Bayne, if you nasty, I need you to tombstone me.
Ain't mad at it, my brother. Go ahead.
You didn't say that.
I did. Protect my neck, and I'm gonna tuck my chin.
Tell me
you
did not
just say that.
Damn, we ain't used that drop in a minute. I forgot you had that one still.
That man said she Raquel Gonzalez with a bigger chest. No.
All right, let's move on. Next match we got it was just announced this past week. We got Adam Cole challenging Daniel Garcia one more time for the TNT Championship. No time limit, no outside interference.
Danny boy, the clouds are calling me. I don't know what the fuck they say. Look here, Adam Cole. It's about time you get some gold, my man. I got him. I got Adam
Adam
Cole.
Cole, baby.
Baby. Finally make his career worth something over there. And yes, tucking his chin, diabolical, while I'm getting tombstone by Megan Bang. Yes, I am tucking my chin.
My boy gonna be like, you got me good, brother.
You got me good, brother. Tensed up. You had me too tight. It's my back. You had me too tight.
This one is tough. The only reason why I'm saying Adam Cole is because when he cut that promo, he basically backed himself into a corner. And I can't see Adam Cole backing himself into a corner and then losing like this, because where does he go from here? Like, he's already been injured for most of the past 2 years or whatever. He still hasn't done anything of significance in AEW outside of his debut, because the stuff with MJF landed flat. The match or whatever, that match was cool, but it's like, you didn't go over. You didn't win that title from MJF. You know what I'm saying? It was some cool stuff y'all did, but like, you were there and you main evented and everything, but it's like the whole payoff of the Devil's storyline to me made it fall flat. So I need him to win this TNT title to like get himself back on that upward trajectory.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hi-Lite.
Man, you already know what it is. Got to go with Mr. Adam Cole, baby, for the dub, because what has Daniel Garcia really been doing with this title, y'all? Come on. I mean, yeah, he's had bangers, but nobody's paying attention to them outside of this feud that they've had recently.
I'm glad you said nobody's paying attention, because I'm like, he had bangers?
I'm like, he had.
I mean, he kind of did with Lee. I think Lee Moriarty and him did, but like I said, I didn't watch a lot of those, but I can tell that they were bangers.
When was that?
Some collisions, like some collisions.
That makes sense. I don't watch that. I'm sorry.
Exactly. But that's my point, bro. That's my point. He's been defending it on Collision, at least with Cole. I'm sure they'll put him on Dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Sense. Like,
they put the title on the network that I barely watch. I catch the highlights, and nobody's talked about it. So I'm guessing, yeah.
Are you talking about Ring of Honor?
I have not watched Ring of Honor since Billy lost to Athena again.
Dang.
I ain't watched Ring of Honor since Shane was the TV champ.
I ain't watched Ring of Honor at all.
I ain't watched Ring of Honor since I was there live in February.
Dang. Y'all got me beat.
Oh, I'm lying. I ain't watched Ring of Honor since I was at the New Orleans AEW taping.
Yep, you so did.
My bad. I'm lying.
Dang. Yeah, y'all got me.
But my pick on this one, sorry, Danny. I'm going to have to go with my boy Marks with Mike, because Adam Cole needs this win better than Marvin Sapp needed that $4,000 from his congregation.
Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it.
Woo! So Adam Cole for the win.
If I was there, he never would have made it to that 40,000.
I never would have paid it.
He never would have made it out of that house.
Oh my God! Wow.
I really hate that too, because I really like Marvin Sapp until I saw that. That just next match, please. I don't even want to get into it.
Kidnapping.
And I never. Oh, sorry. Next match that I will never not pay to see, and that is the triple threat for the International Championship. Kenny by God Omega versus Speedball Mike Bailey versus Ricochet. Ooh, congratulations on the marriage, by the way.
Yeah, happy for you, nigga.
I know that's right. Say that with true shade, brother, because I get it. I understand.
Hey, let me tell y'all this.
By the way, Moose, Hold on, before you say that, I want to say, by the way, Moose was in this man's wedding, so just keep that in mind.
I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody's friends with everybody's backstage. That's why I'll never get offended on anybody's behalf with anything that goes on.
Good point. Good point. Continue, Sloan. I'm sorry, brother.
Let me tell you, Ricochet should be glad that he's winning outside of wrestling in life with Samantha, because he ain't winning this fucking match.
Nope.
Kenny motherfucking Omega.
Bro, Kenny ain't losing that title.
Hands down, like 6:30.
And I think it's gonna lead to him and Okada at All In to unify them two titles.
Mm-hmm.
That's on my agenda.
Yeah, this definitely does feel like a predictable match.
And I don't care who the main event is. Him versus Okada for unifying them titles is gonna be the main event to me.
So
it needs to.
If that match happened, guess who's gonna be a fangirl at that match at All In? Me.
So, Gresh, there's only one way to settle this predictable match, because it's safe to say we all gonna agree with this. So you know what time it is, brother. It's time for that tiebreaker. Mr. Half a Point. Which one of these two is taking the pin for Kenny Omega to retain? The floor is yours.
Oh,
Trevor.
I got to go with Trevor. Unfortunately, it's gonna hurt. So we split down the middle.
So, bro, yeah. So that's half a point. So I did Ricochet. Y'all did Speedball.
New guy got to look at the lights.
Hey, I'm with you on the Ricochet. So that's 2 Ricochet and 2 Speedball.
Yep.
But here's the thing: they can still build Speedball up by taking a pin in this match, simply because he's the new guy. But he's gonna be the exciting new, toy that they have that can do all the flippy shit. Since they lost, Vikingo has been out and he was like on loan to them or whatever, and Penta and Rey Fenix left. They need another new, smaller guy who can do flippy shit. Mm-hmm. So that's why I think that Speedball can still be a thing. And Ricochet's character work has been too good for him to eat another pin. Mm-hmm. So let him go ahead and get pinned by let Speedball get pinned by Kenny.
True. True. Another match that was it was announced over the weekend. I didn't even bother looking for a graphic. Mm-hmm. We got a Jericho match.
Oh, goody.
It's Jericho versus, I believe, who
Bandito.
Bandito, title versus mask.
Hey, bro, I'm going for Bandito. And not just because I don't like Jericho and I'm tired of seeing him, but that whole shit of taking Luchador's mask off, I don't rock with that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Jericho my GOAT, but Bandito ain't losing his mask, my boy.
Yeah, I gotta go with Bandito, because the aura of Bandito is with that mask, man. Can't take that off of him.
Listen.
Boo this man.
I have not watched the Chris Jericho segment or match since. When did that piece of cutter thing become a thing?
Oh wow.
Was it Nick Gage?
Yeah, Nick Gage.
When I stopped really tuning in and out. And then when this learning tree thing became a thing, I'm just like, you know what? Y'all got it. I don't hate you. I don't love you. I'm just gonna ignore you. However,
get Big Bill and Brian Keith away from Chris Jericho, please.
However, Bandito should not lose.
Other way around. Get Jericho the fuck away from them.
Or get him the fuck off my TV. Either way. Bandito for the win. Let's go with that. Next match we have is a trios match. We talking about the Death Rider stuff. We got the trios championships finally being defended again.
Jesus Christ, they still exist?
Yeah, even though there's friction between the challengers, is rated FTR challenging the Death Riders for the trios title.
Death Rider. Yeah. We're gonna see rated FTR blow the fuck up.
Wait. Time out. No, because if they retain, you know what that means. We got to continue with this entire Death Riders bullcrap. No, they need to lose. They need to lose. Please take those titles from being hostage.
What did you was about to say that?
I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all.
Oh God.
I think I'll roll up and go smoke when this match on.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm probably gonna go make some more dinner.
Right. I don't care who. I don't even.
I'm probably gonna go do laundry. That's probably what I'm gonna do. You know, watch some paint dry.
I'll go roll up with Fatty and go sit on the porch and smoke. And,
but then knowing me, hopefully this match don't be dead before the main. Don't be before the main event, because if it is, shit, I ain't gonna see that main event because I'm gonna fall asleep.
It's gonna be like remember the last pay-per-view or whatever. It was the same kind of thing happened, dog. The same
thing. Literally, I was like, God damn, I fell asleep. Fuck. Yep. I woke up just in time for the main event after the entrances. After the entrances was done, all I heard was ding ding ding. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. So I had to wake up. So
Fresh in the chat, it was like, oh, I woke up just in time. I was like, bro, when did you fall asleep? But look, this was really funny though. Highlight when I went back and watched it again, and he told me when he fell asleep and when he woke up, I was like, that nigga had the perfect nap. The perfect nap in a pay-per-view. It was like, bro, I'll never forget one time I was watching the UFC fight. I think it was Fight of the Night and Knockout of the Night. I fell asleep on both of them. And like I caught the end towards the end of the main event and it was boring. Bruh, I was so mad when I went back and watched it again. I was like, bruh, I missed this.
I missed this and had to sit through that.
Hey, bro.
This is not gonna be one of those matches.
Let me tell you, I missed SmackDown 3 times last week because I fell asleep.
I get it.
But look at what time it came on out there by you, though.
Man.
Yeah, that's my nap time.
That's what I'm saying. It's in that window.
And then when I tried to watch it at the regular time, guess what time that is? My bedtime. So like, y'all know I'm an old man. I'm up at 5. I take my nap at 1. I'm in the bed. I'm in the bed by 8:30.
Bruh.
So I be sleep during all that stuff. As soon as it come on.
Bruh.
Thank God that Netflix come on at 5. Cause by 8 o'clock, guess what? I'm ready to go lay on the floor next to the puppy and take that nap. And take that long nap to 5 a.m.
This is why when we go to G for the culture.
Taking a nap.
It's a household nap and we getting Red Bulls.
Red Bull, look here, brother. It's gonna be a scheduled 5 o'clock dinner. Because at 7:30, I'm going to bed until about 11.
Yep. Facts. Fact.
And I'm gonna roll one before I go to sleep. That way I ain't gotta waste time to smoke and like roll one on the way. You know what I'm talking about? Waste time trying to get there. You know what you did? I'm gonna have my shit pre-prepared. Shout out to Sunset Connect. You know what I'm talking about? Just let the happy deal wash over you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that already prepared, and then get outside of the venue, smoke, and then we gonna go be Negroes like I did last year.
I'm gonna have 2 shots poured on the nightstand for me to just, as soon as I get up, to hit them 2 shots.
Right, and I hope
you gonna have the shots room temperature.
I hope.
Hell yeah.
I hope Gresh don't come this time now, because he made a meme out of my ass.
Oh.
I still use that shit. I don't even know what we was watching, but yeah.
It was the women's match where it was like, yes.
I knew what we was watching.
Oh, yeah, I did catch.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
Shout out to
I
the
need to watch. I need to watch For the Culture from last year because
Shout out to Tierra
that
Jane.
shit was funny.
man. What he said.
That's all I will say. But yeah, this match, Death Riders win.
Oh no! Shout out to Maya World. Hey, Sugarfoot.
What it do, Jada Stone? You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Oh, that's my little pocket rocket. That's my little
Hey,
I like her. Hey,
we're gonna be front row at Ashe.
She showed me something when we saw her last year, man. I was impressed by her.
Mm-hmm. Good peoples, man. Good peoples.
Dang. I didn't know she was a wrestler. I met her at Wale Mania backstage. I was like, who is this little girl? Who let this child back here?
No, because she is short than a mug, boy. I ain't
she look up at Ivy Neal.
Damn.
That's how short she. Yeah.
Bro, I was like, who let this child in? Oh, you know how you see a lost child and you just put your hands up like, oh, who do you belong to? You're so cute.
So as y'all can see, we do not give a shit about this match.
At all. Just let the Death Riders win. Go ahead, let Rated FTR break up. Like, come on, man. Get
Zero.
Don't get it on. This should have happened on Dynamite last week.
Zero.
This could have happened on Collision.
I'm looking for the amount of F's to give.
This could have happened on Ring of Honor. This could have happened on Ring of Honor.
Oh, hold up. Let me send that meme to the chat right quick so y'all can laugh at that one.
Yeah, this could happen on Ring of Honor or something. Shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess we're gonna have probably more matches announced on Dynamite tomorrow. And I'll put in the chat and see what y'all can DM me whatever y'all picks, updated picks. The last match we have before we get up out of here is Swerve Strickland challenging Jon Moxley for the AEW World Title.
Man, I'm going.
And can I? I'm go for it slow. I'm gonna have my opinion before when I got it.
I'm for neither one. I don't care. I don't watch John matches because it be
so your pick is a tie.
I don't care.
So your pick is a tie.
So your pick is a tie. Like
my pick is the cable go out.
Either. Either. Let's write down either or. Either or, don't care.
Oh man, that's crazy, bro. What defense?
You know who's gonna win?
Who?
Come. Who?
Bar, because I'm going right back to it.
What about you? What about you, Jermaine?
Shit.
He does not want that man.
Give me, bruh. Moxley.
See?
Moxley.
He wants this Death Rider shit to continue.
I actually don't, but it's like if you take it off of Moxley right here, what are you doing with him leading up to All In? Which storyline are you going to put him in leading up to All In?
Put him in a Buried Alive match and have him lose and then come back as before pre-Death Riders and just act like the
zombie John Moxley.
Yeah, act like the storyline never happened. See, the reason I say that because or a casket match because remember, Swerve was put in the casket and he came back with no sleep.
Oh, he did have a raccoon eyeliner eyes.
He still got the raccoon eyeliner eyes.
Right, but he's what did Marty call him earlier? Captain Code Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's still Captain Code Switch. So we don't know. Like he may be, I don't know what he may be in his emo phase. He may be in his, I'm a rapper phase. I don't know. But all I know is I think Captain Code Switch should lose to Moxley because I could see like you can put Swerve and honestly, all jokes aside, you can put Swerve in a big match at All In. Same way you can put Moxley. But with Moxley, you got to get Moxley to probably do like some crazy stuff to get involved into another blood feud between now losing the title and then. Whereas Swerve, you can put him in another like a different type of feud in a match leading up to it, and it'll still kind of he can still put on a good match, tell a good story. With Moxley is just like he's just the crazy lunatic or whatever who has this thing about like trying to be this, I don't know, this vigilante or something. I don't know, but just give me Moxley in this match because either way, I'm probably not gonna like it, the outcome or whatever. But whatever, man. Oh, I don't like that dude, bro. I really don't, and I hate it because he's actually a good wrestler.
You know what? Let me pull out the old first coin here. At this point,
niggas really pulling out a coin.
I'm pulling out a coin. Heads, we beat them up. Tails, we beat them up. Either way. So let's see which one of these should be heads and which one of these should be tails. You know what? Mox, you heads because you bald, and you tails because that's pretty much all you be kissing. Yeah, and it's what he be kissing. But anyways, let's see.
Fuck ass nigga.
Survey says it's tails. By default, I guess I gotta go with the Swerve now. There we go.
The coin has spoken.
The coin has spoken. So
you have to abide by the coin. But in my case, even though I put out tweets say, yeah, just put the title back on Swerve, this, that, and the third, I feel like they're not going to do that. I feel like they're still holding hope for Darby.
I feel like they're still holding hope for Darby and Daniel Bryan.
You think he coming back? I know he said he retired.
Listen, I don't believe him because Daniel Bryan is also famous for lying.
Yeah, this is true.
Good point.
He taught Cody how to lie and said lying is fun. I don't trust Daniel Bryan.
Hey, that's who gonna take the title off of him at All In. Daniel Bryan.
That could very well happen. Easily. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, and if Daniel doesn't come back and Darby is still stuck on Mount Everest or something, they could always run this back at All In by Swerve earning his way back into the title picture and then have the big pop of the crowd with Nana dancing and everything else at All In. Keep the title on Moxley for right now.
Oh, Jesus.
But that was our AEW Dynamite preview and predictions. And honestly, that was our show, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this rare 2-hour edition of the GRESH Unleashed podcast. But yo, it was a good time, good laughs. You already know what the deal is. Where can people find you guys on the socials? Let's start with our guest, Salome.
Well,
plug your shit, basically. Plug your shit.
That's what I was just about to say. I'm finna plug all my. Shout out to the sponsors, 710 Labs. Y'all know how we do it. Dr. Dabber, Luke Belair Champagne. You can find me at Sucio Boys Pod or at Sucio Sloan 217. Drink water, smoke reefer, wash your ass, mind your business. Fat women love you the best. Don't let nobody take your butt unless you want them to. And if they do, make sure they wear protection. Cocaine really ain't that bad. Just do it in moderation. And God is looking out for you. So YOLO.
Yeah, please don't do drugs.
Don't do them kind of drugs.
Yeah, don't do them.
Oh, and fuck with Sunset Connect when we out in Vegas. Hold on. Let me see.
Happy days.
This does look like a Happy Meal box though. So like, come fuck with the boy. Come on, I'm smoking it.
Hey,
brilliant, Mark.
That's good. Yeah, that's good time.
Go for it.
You can find me at _Jermaine and also at Sucio Sports. That's sports with a Z. Matter of fact, we're gonna be on live tomorrow around 8:30-ish Central Time, 9:30-ish Eastern Time. Around 6:30-ish Pacific Time. We say ish because shit, like Sloan said, I might be late to my own damn show. So you just never know.
I know I'm gonna be late. I'm doing a media world tour this week. They don't even know.
You know it.
You know it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, man. You already know. Life's a Botch show. Make sure you tune in with us, man. We got a new episode coming to y'all next week. So keep it locked, keep it hot, and hopefully maybe we're gonna see how the week go. Might try to drop a couple wrestling freestyles for y'all Friday. Other than that, follow your boy at Hi-Lite Life, HILITE Life, and shout out to OTS Media Co. Follow them, all things OTS Media Co.
Yeah, and I would plug a lot of stuff. Got Public Enemies on Thursday. Follow your boy at his Gresh, AO is Gresh, everywhere else. Gresh Unleashed Pod on YouTube. If you want to subscribe over there for the video format, whatever you missed on the video is not going to always make it on the audio. I'm about to go make dinner. So, you guys, make sure you guys stay safe out here. And stop being stupid. Stop with the tribalism. Stop pocket watching billionaires as if you're going to make a break in your own bank while you're out here struggling. Pay your fucking bills. Stop beefing with everybody and just pay your bills. If you can't pay your bills, figure it out. With that being said, you got to stay safe out here in these streets. And remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We are out of here, y'all. Be breezy.
Bang!
I'm about to go put some steak.
I'm about to go to bed.